life. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm pretty much content with just rhyming all day.
Or Digital can instantly share pictures.
I can start. Hello. I am sorry, but I must interrupt this show.
Later, you know what it is. Hey, ham solo. It's time, baby. Low. Let's turn out we do. Hey.
They said we said we hit. They said we said we on. They said we said we strong. They said we said we go. We say that you heard right. 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 They said we said we in. They said we said we on. They said we said strong. They said we said go. We say that you heard right. 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 Man, I swear that it's imminent. I've been going so hard on my penmanship. About to go in and buy me a whip. And I pull that shit fresh off the dealership. I can leave you in red like an Xbox. Got me laughing at you like you red fox. Got you chasing Hot Wheels like a matchbox. EA running the game and it don't stop. Super fun like I'm playing for Blizzard. Cut you all in my sights like Red Dead Redemption. Never gonna slip on my pimpin'. Better get out my way, bitch, I'm on a mission. Really ain't no competition. I'm steady grilling opposition. I'm get up and ready to win. They can play it how they play, but fuck what you say. I'm getting this money today. Last of us like a dying breed. Down the ride like a noble steed. Fatality moves, I make you bleed. That's on any game, that's on any screen. Shut up and give me your money. They said we so lit. Even if I take an L, we coming back just to show that we don't quit. They said we said we hit. They said we said we on. They said we said we strong. They said we said we go.
Yo, what's cracking? Welcome everybody to the stream. Welcome back to another stream. Hanging here with Ham Solo this morning. I gotta get my glasses on still. I'm slacking. Got my daughter all ready for school. Got her out the door. Came back to kick it with y'all for a little while. See what it is. Man, I gotta fix my thumbnail. I already fixed it, really. I just need to upload it and save it. Bam. So there you go. That's the new thumbnail for that. Good morning, Ray G. Hello there. Good to see you, sir. Welcome to the stream. As usual, you are always here to brighten my morning, and I appreciate you. Thank you for being the first person to pop up in the chat. Love to see the member using the chat. Welcome, Ray Chi. A member of the channel and always live in the chat. Good to see you. Hello to everybody else that is here right now. There is, as usual, a lot to talk about. And today I'm not super duper busy with a bunch of crap that I don't want to do. So I can actually have time to kick it with y'all. There's a lot to talk about. I got 2 shows on this channel today, and then 1 show I'm having on another channel later on. That's going to be Matt Likes Games channel. Wednesday is my busiest day of the week. Every Wednesday is my busiest day of the week because I have this show in the morning. I have the show with Loke at 1:30. And then I have the show with Matt Likes Games on his channel. So go check out his channel, Matt Likes Games. I'll show it off a little bit later on. But yeah, check out his channel. He does a lot of recorded content, but every Wednesday and for the most part on Mondays, he does a show. Does a podcast on his channel, which he kind of directs the conversation and whatnot. He's a very even-keeled brother, really good dude. Support the guy. I'm telling y'all, he's worth checking out. But anyways, I want to go on ahead and get into the sauce already today because there is, like I said, there is a lot to talk about. I wanted to kind of kick it off with me saying, PlayStation, I see you. And what I mean by that is I see what you're doing, or I see at least this trailer that's an exclusive onto your platform. So let's go on ahead with no further ado and go on ahead and check it out. While you guys check that out, I'm going to get my thing going in on the side. You see the... Anyways, just check it out. Looks good. If you haven't seen it yet, you're seeing it now. Let me turn on the sound. All right, so I just wanted to pause it real quick. I think this is pretty cool because if you notice, all of the enemies that he's fighting like seem to be like puppets almost, right? And they have a cool little like synchronization to them that you don't see in a whole bunch of other similar genre type games. And I can get down with that. I really can get down with that. Thanks everybody for coming through so early, tossing in a like and whatnot. I appreciate that. That's like the quickest I've got to. I'm not even front. This might sound kind of goofy to y'all, but like seriously, every like and everything like that matters to me. So like me seeing 4 likes come on within a few minutes of even being live, that makes me excited. So I appreciate y'all for that. But anyways, this game, I mean, it looks hot. I like the choreograph, kind of fighting that you get from the enemy. But let's keep watching. Turn that down just a little bit. Combat looks clean. I'm a sucker for fast combat. I'm also a sucker for proper button mashing. Like I don't mean like unknown, like you don't know what you're doing just hitting buttons. I mean like you are mashing buttons fast, but you have a little bit of coordination with it. So like, I'm not saying like you're a savage at Mortal Kombat because them combinations are nuts. But like, if you if you can put together like at least a 5 to 10 button like spree together of something, you can crush most games. No pace, no pace, no pace, no pace, no pace. Just a bunch of drakes out there fighting for their lives. Oh man. Kendrick has to fight the puppet master, Drake. I'm actually a big Drake fan. I like Drake, but like, I don't know. Lately, he's been on some crazy stuff that has me just like, yo. I'm a fan of your music, but I'm not really a fan of what the hell you up to, bruh. Sweet. So hopefully you guys don't mind. I got a new pop filter. Hopefully it sounds better when I use my B's and my P's and whatnot. I don't know. I just got it at Best Buy for like $7 because I had a $10 certificate that I had to use by the 21st. So I just went on ahead and bought a pop filter. It only cost me $7. It's actually like $17, but like I said, I had a $10 certificate, so made it worth it. This looks really nice. I like this. Just like Drake since Degrassi, so you hated Drake from the start, essentially. That's fine. I'm not out here trying to advertise, be a fan for him. Hell no. Especially what he's up to lately. Nah. But I mean, I am a fan of his music. I do like his music. But yeah, Kendrick on a roll. He crushing. Let's see. Next thing I wanted to talk about. So yeah, Phantom Blade Zero was hot. It was right now it's sitting at 342,202 views. For only being out for 10 hours. Not bad for a game that is somewhat sought after, but not like a household name by any means quite yet. Cool. But like, it's definitely something I'm looking forward to. It's unfortunate that it's only coming out on PlayStation, especially now, especially as an Xbox fan now, seeing that a lot of your games are supposedly going to the other side. It stinks when you see something again not coming to your own. But I have a PS5, so I'll just, play it over there. No big deal. But I'd rather play it on the Xbox, that's for sure. Or the PC. I'm not sure if this has a PC port coming. I don't think it does. You know what? I'm interested. Let's find out together. PC release. Yo, it says Phantom Blade Zero is set to release on PC. Why does it say PC and PlayStation 5 in fall of 2026? Huh. If fall of 2026 is really when this game is releasing, then I don't care about anything that I just watched. To be honest, respectfully. Oh man, Jagger Blaze Alex says Pony will not support. Probably not, to be honest. Probably not. To be honest, I don't think so, really. Now, if this is very much similar to like the way Black Myth Wukong launched and it was like popular in China, like it could do numbers. Like I'm not saying that this game can't do numbers. Well, I'm saying will the PlayStation community turn out to help this game do numbers alone, or will it be the PC that does it all? Because from what it seems like, it says 1 hour ago, PC and PS5 action RPG fan. Yeah, so good slick trailer, but still no release date. So yeah, still no release date right now. It's the speculation on Google or Bing says it's gonna be 2026, which I'm not interested in slightly. If it's gonna be all the way out in 2026, that sounds insane to me. I'm all set. That's a long ass time. Sorry. It is. All right. So next thing I wanted to kind of get into, because that's kind of how I wanted to start. So Sir X, man, the other day, which I never got the chance to get into, but it'll be kind of a great way to kind of warm us up into the conversation. He sent me a video that I kind of wanted to go through with y'all, and this is kind of a great way to kind of like just sit back, relax, maybe learn something that you didn't know, and then we'll kind of put it together with some of the news that I've seen today, and maybe we see some truths with it. Maybe it has nothing to do with the news that I'm seeing today. Maybe it correlates. I don't know, but we're finna find out ourselves. This video is 9 minutes long, so we're just gonna kind of watch it together. I'll pause it if necessary, but pretty much, hopefully it's pretty straightforward. So let's go through. So this is this says it's everything you need to know about Battlefield 2025. So
next game could completely redefine the franchise. Now rumors are swirling, leaks are spilling, and EA is assembling a dream team to make it all happen. Could this be the game that finally puts Battlefield back on the map? Let's dive in. Now, the next Battlefield game could be the franchise's biggest shift in years. If the rumors and reports are to be believed, EA has pulled together an impressive team of studios. The game is rumored to blend Battlefield's classic roots with fresh ideas, but as always, we're waiting for official
okay, so I know some of the news has to do with some of that.
confirmation and hopefully
Is
sometime
who's
it will
working
reveal
on the game,
sometime soon.
I
But
think.
let's break down everything we know about the next Battlefield.
I'm gonna go
So
double
EA
check
has
while y'all are
reportedly
watching
assembled
this.
the largest development team in Battlefield history. I'm guessing, considering all the problems that they've had, they're needing this next game to be a gigantic success. So alongside DICE, we've now added Criterion, Motive Studios, and Ripple
yes.
Effect, all contributing in different and unique ways. And overseeing all of it is Ben Sampella, who played a key role in Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Apex Legends. With so much talent involved, there's reason to be optimistic, but also cautious. This game very much could suffer from the too many cooks in the kitchen problem. On the multiplayer side, DICE is reportedly moving away from the
So I don't know about you guys, but in my opinion, Battlefield, I don't know what they were thinking. Like the big team battles to me were amazing for Battlefield, right? I think Battlefield feels good when you're playing it, but I feel like it's very sparse on things to do in the game. Also, I feel like its best feature was taken away, which was the destruction. The destruction is what was really cool to me. I like to see buildings falling down and stuff like that in the video game. It really showed off the power of what Battlefield had, and it was kind of like that little thing that it was one of those few things that Call of Duty just absolutely did not do that Battlefield did do. It was destructible buildings, also the vehicles and stuff like that, right? And vehicles mixed with destructible buildings makes a lot of fun, makes a lot of mess. Right, and we like to make messes in video games, right? So I really want them to bring that back. Another huge thing for me is campaign. Like, they need to bring back a campaign to make this game just a little bit more attractive, especially, I don't know, for people like me. Honestly, I mean, I'm being selfish right here. I'm speaking for myself. I want to see a campaign in a game, especially if I'm spending anywhere near $70 for it, right? I don't want to spend $70. Yes, Sir X-Man, I finally got to the video you sent me, brother. I'm not trying. I see people send me stuff, and sometimes I got time for it, sometimes I don't, but I usually try to get back to it, and I appreciate you, Sir X-Man, for sending me this information. If you want to contribute to sending any type of information, whether it be leaks or just be something for fun, check me out at Twitter at HamSolo05 Gaming. You should check me out over there. You can follow me. You can. I'm not sure if my DMs are open or not, but like if you follow me, I'll follow back. So then DMs will be open as long as you're not a weirdo piece of whatever, or like come to find out you are or something like that, then I'll get rid of you. But like whatever, you should be in. If you're listening to this content, you should probably be an adult, especially since I talk about some fuck shit sometimes. Just being honest, you should probably be an adult. And and if you're an adult, I shouldn't have to tell you how to act. You should know how to act. So anyways, yes, I am watching this video. I'm interested in seeing how Battlefield turns out, and this brother is saying some interesting stuff, so I'm kind of interested in it. And plus, a little bit of news dropped as well about Battlefield. But like I said, I want to see a campaign in this. Please, you guys, hit that like button if you haven't already. Share this sucker out so more people can join. And if you're new, subscribe. I'm here Monday through Friday. Every morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time is when I get started. If you want to join the conversation, the link is in the description below. It goes straight to the Discord that I'm in, so you can always hop in, spit your game. If you're talking crazy, I'll kick your ass out. But if you're just having a good time talking about some games and whatnot, or talking about some recent news, or you're excited about something, come through and talk. Like this is I'm here for y'all. I mean, I know everybody usually wants to, just tell y'all what it is, but I'm here to hear what y'all have to say, but also to respond and or just talk to y'all generally about what's been going on in gaming. So anyways, without any further ado, let's go on ahead and continue forward with some of the information. But as I said, I'm looking for them to bring the destruction back and for them to bring campaign back. Those are the two main things that I'm really looking for with a new Battlefield game. Let's keep going.
128 player lobbies and scaling things back to a more traditional 64 player format, more like what we saw in Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 close quarters maps. Scaling back to a 64 player lobby might actually seem like a step backwards for some of you that actually enjoy the running simulators of recent history.
Yep, I mean that is how that game.
This game is so good.
But this is a gigantic win for traditional Battlefield fans.
Unless you hop in a car, it'd be like that.
Claims that not only will there be 45 weapons at launch, but there's also going to be a hefty 10 multiplayer maps. Now, by comparison, 2042 only launched with 22 guns and 7 maps. And supposedly these new maps are going to be redesigned.
Wait, how many maps did he say? Let's go back.
Maps. Now, by comparison, 5 weapons at launch, but there's also going to be a hefty 10 multiplayer maps. Now, by comparison, 2042 only launched with 22 guns and 7 maps. And supposedly these new maps are going to be redesigned and heavily detailed to emphasize dense and well thought out play spaces. There's also talk of Battlefield returning to its classic 4-role class system. So we're talking about the assault, support, engineer, and recon classes. If that's true, it'll bring back the team-based dynamics that longtime fans have been asking for, and we can all try and forget this stupid crap.
Oh man, look at all the super tactical outfits.
Now, the campaign is being headed up by Motive Studios. It's set to focus on NATO versus PMC, or private military company, for those of you not in the know. Now, this is supposed to be a conflict set between 2027 and 2030.
I'll put the link to this video in the chat
is shifting, and I'm wondering
in case anybody wants to watch it on their own later. And also, just to support him, I'll go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, gotta support other people out there. I can't be just watching they stuff and not supporting. Gotta show some love.
Probably feel that it's too risky to pit two nations against each other right now, given the current geopolitical climate. Imagine a NATO versus Russian conflict actually happening in the real world, and here you are sitting on your couch in the middle of Illinois killing Russians. But on a lighter note, there's also whispers that this is a soft reboot for the franchise, aiming for a more timeless feel. Criterion is rumored to be assisting on the campaign as well, but that really hasn't been officially confirmed by EA as of yet. Then there's Ripple Effect, formerly DICE LA, or DICE Los Angeles. They're reportedly working on a brand new experience for Battlefield, and while details around their involvement are pretty scarce, they were responsible for the Portal mode in 2042, so it could be something like that, something experimental, or maybe we're looking at the possibility of co-op missions or something new. Now,
that would be hot.
Massive battle royale fan, fans, another big
Co-op
rumor making
missions
the
would be
rounds
hot.
is that there's going to be a free-to-play battle royale mode in development. Insider report from Inside Gaming suggests it's going to feature a tropical setting and it's aiming to compete with Warzone. Now, with Warzone, Apex Legends, and Fortnite all kind of dominating the battle royale scene, a Battlefield battle royale could be a risky move considering it
That
didn't
does
work
sound
once already.
risque.
But if they nail it this time, it could be a godsend for those of us that enjoy BRs but absolutely hate Call of Duty, Fortnite, and Apex Legends. Raise your hand in the comments if that's you. Now, the other thing they're talking about bringing back is caliber-based destruction. Now, this is
I don't
one of
really
the
like
gameplay
battle
elements
royales,
that
though.
built the Battlefield series, and the recent iterations of, quote, destruction in Battlefield games has been nothing short of atrocious. To give us the kind of map-shaping destruction that we had in Bad Company games leading into BF3 and BF4, and then downgrade us to this garbage is just gross, and somebody needs to be fired. Now, I'm just gonna say it, anything short of a modern improvement on what we had in older games as far as destruction goes is a big fail, in my opinion. Now,
See,
there
I
is
agree
hope
with them on that
about a
one.
year-
I wholeheartedly agree with them on that one. Like I said, I really want to see some destruction go down. Like, that is like the thing that's been missing. Like, that's what Battlefield was known for. That was one of the main things Battlefield was known for, was this heavy destruction to the world. Good morning to you, Poison Maniac, as well as you asked if I have a Discord server. The Discord server I've been using to talk with on here is just my personal Discord server. I might as well start doing it on the TSWS server and just give everybody that opportunity to come through here and do their damn thing, chatting and whatnot. So let me go on ahead and do that. Start getting y'all into the TSWS server. All right, so yeah, let me go on ahead and throw that out there for y'all. Let me make sure. Okay, so it's on that BS. I know my way around you now, Discord. You can't get me no more, sucker. I got you. You can't hide your damn invites. If you use the actual sometimes if you use the actual oh, whoops, I did not mean to do that. There we go. Sometimes if you use the actual app, it just does not work properly. So let me go on ahead and get you guys the invite link to the actual chat. And this is just a invite to the general. All right. This isn't anything like to invite to speak or anything like that. This is just an invite to the general. So if you want to hop in there and be able to spit your game and talk your shit and just have fun, post pictures, post stuff, whatever, there you go. I posted it in the chat just now. 4 times I did right there. So you can just click on that. That'll take you to the general part of Discord. And you can you should be able to join through there. But anyways, let's go back to the video.
A year ago, there was a job posting for a visual effects artist that is
Oh, I'm sorry. And then I meant to say good morning to Dorian Gray as well. A Fuzzy Tomato, good morning to you, even though I read one of your tweets earlier, or one of your messages earlier. Same to you, Jagged Blaze Alex. Let's see. If there's anybody else in the chat that I missed, just let me know. I'll say good morning to everybody, man.
capable of putting out the, quote, most realistic destruction effects in the industry. Now, this job posting was from none other than Ripple Effect, so fingers crossed. Now, some additional details. EA has stated that the game is releasing this year, though we don't have a specific date yet. There's also speculation that it could launch on the rumored Nintendo Switch 2. Now, that feels more like a long shot for a game of this scale. I can't really imagine the kind of experience Battlefield games offer would work well on a Nintendo. But hey, if they can pull it off, good for them. Just don't let it impede on the development of the game on any other system, please and thank you. Overall, the game seems to be leaning into that more traditional Battlefield experience and reintroducing more grounded modern elements. If you look at this screenshot that I'm putting up here, this was dropped by EA and DICE not that long ago, kind of giving us an inside glimpse of the aesthetic they're going for as far as the modern warfare element. You can really see that here in the screenshot. Navy ship out on the water. You can see the helicopters flying by in the background, missiles shooting up in the sky. There's some kind of drone UI element on the screen here. So it's definitely modern. So we can put any doubts to the contrary to rest. Now, there's also been some vague information about a community program sometime in 2025. I'm guessing this is going to be some kind of playtest like a beta, which would not at all surprise me if there's one or more of these, considering EA's history of shaky launches. Not even talking about strictly Battlefield games, EA tends to screw up everything they put their dirty little fingers on, so I'm hoping that this goes a lot smoother. We're also really scraping the bottom of the barrel with this information, but apparently EA Productions Incorporated put out a casting call for a Slavic woman to play a character named Rosanda. According to the casting ad, the actor needs to be of Croatian or Bosnian or Serbian background with an authentic accent, preferably in her late 20s or mid 30s. It does go on to say that this Rosanda character is a special forces operator. Apparently, she's always been an outcast of a child of 2 different ethnic backgrounds in Croatia. She's a tactician of remarkable mental and physical courage. She commands respect and attention, and she can be impatient, and apparently she also despises weakness. So she's a very strong, independent female character, definitely something we have a massive shortage of in 2025. The casting call is for a project called Timeless Fields and is apparently an action-adventure military-themed game. As far as we know, there isn't really any other game in the EA pipeline that would match the description of that. A lot of people are assuming that it's going to be the next Battlefield game that this casting call is for. But other than that, I mean, it's dry as a bone in the leak department. I'm sure that's going to change here very soon if EA is actually planning on rolling out Battlefield this year. So if anything of any significance drops anytime soon, I will absolutely keep y'all in the know. It's one of the few games I'm actually...
So yeah, that is Sav. He has almost 6,000 subscribers. So go check him out. Subscribe to the content if you liked what you just got done seeing right there. I feel like this is an ad damn near for him, but there you go. I mean, yeah, that was a nice video right there. And let's all thank Sir X-Man for giving us that information. But as for the news that I wanted to talk about in particular, let me go on ahead and get that up on the screen. The thing that I wanted to share was this by Timmer is how his name is called, I guess, on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. This is, he says BioWare is assisting on the Battlefield franchise, which it says right here with experience, BioWare permanent and full-time 2 years. So they're like essentially looking for somebody, narrative designer and economy game designer, which is something good, right? I mean, obviously with what we just heard from that brother right there, for what we just heard from Sav is, you know, they got a whole bunch of stuff in creation. They're possibly dropping in 2025. They're looking at bringing the destruction back. From what it looks like, they got a story. They're looking for somebody, like I believe he said like Slavic or something like that. But here's a source Timmer put out for LinkedIn for this person, senior game designer at BioWare, Harold Elam. But yeah, here is the post right here, the actual post. You can see it there for yourself. Pretty interesting stuff though. So they are hard at work over there for BioWare. But anyways, yeah. Thank you, Sir X-Man. Thanks again for that. Y'all hit that like button if you haven't yet. But anyways, moving forward, if you haven't heard yet, Sega is actually has their own little thing. You know what? I'm just gonna keep that up. I don't even care anymore. I'm keeping it up because that'll make it easier. All right, so Sega right here It says Sega has launched Sega account. Genki put this in here. So it says an online profile that gives you access to a host of benefits when playing Sega and Atlas titles and using their online service. First bonus is Kazuma Kiryu special outfit DLC for Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. So if you're wondering if this thing is real, it of course is. There you go, right there. I don't have an account with them at all, but here is their actual landing page right there. Sega account. It says right here, Sega account is a profile that lets you maximize Sega's online services and offers a ton of benefits. Anyone can sign up and it's free to use. Under it, it says take part in promotions with incredible rewards. It says coming soon. Look at your records for the games you've played. So, I mean, really, essentially, they're asking you to sign up so not only you can track your stuff, but they can track it as well. So, I mean, it's no different than signing up for a McDonald's app or something like that. But, I mean, I just see more benefit in those apps than this so far. This just, every once in a while, they'll give you a little treat, I guess, and promotions for signing up for their account. So I mean, it's like any other rewards type system, right? But it's just for Sega in Atlas games, of course. Cool. All right, so there you know, there's a new Sega account, a new thing you can log into, a new thing you can create a password to. Yada yada yada. If you love Sega, there you go. Especially if you play on any other online games. But anyways, shitty news for you guys right here. There you go. Netflix raising them prices again. And in case you're like, hey, I thought I just heard about this not that long ago. This was posted yesterday at 3:30. So clearly after, we got done talking yesterday, Netflix came out and said, Netflix, or they didn't come out and say it, but discussing films and a few other outlets that I've seen over on X has came out and said Netflix once again is raising their prices in the US. The ad-supported tier will now cost $7.99 a month, an increase of $1. With the premium tier, the one that I'm using, the one that I'm thinking ain't, sounding so worth it anymore, they're raising it up $2 more. Yo, like, I'm trying to remember, like, right now, like, I need to go over to Netflix and reanalyze what I'm watching and see if maybe there's some shows I can clean up real quick and I can just get up out of there, because I just got like, and I'm not sure if the promotion is still available. Let me type it in right now and see if the promotion is still available, because this could help y'all. This possibly could help y'all a lot. So Apple TV, 3 months free. Let's see if that is still a thing. Yeah, so right here, I'm recommending you guys check this out. I got this just a couple days ago, right? And I'm telling y'all, I got Netflix, and I get it. If you're a WWE fan, I get it, right? I like the WWE, but I don't watch it enough for me to be like, charge me $2 more. I don't care. I'm signed up 100%. Like, I'm not that big into it like that. I wish I still was, but for me, it's just kind of hard to follow it. I don't really find any of the characters to really be my guy anymore. Like, when I got into wrestling when I was young, like, it was easy to find, like, my guy. But it was also really easy for me to get into those stories that they kind of had. And as a gamer back then, but to be honest, I'm probably more of a gamer now than I have more time to game now than I did back then. So categorizing my day was a little bit different back then compared to what it is now. And I guess tastes have just changed as well. You know, they say it's every 7 years, your taste change, right? And sure, they may be talking about like taste buds or whatnot, but I'm just saying, yeah, not really that interested in wrestling enough to want to keep a subscription service just because they just went over there recently. But if you guys haven't seen this show called Severance, yeah, WWF over WWE, I'm right there with you, Jagger Blaze, on that one for sure. That was my era. My era was WWF before the World Wildlife Foundation got in the middle of all that and made them change their name and stuff like that, which was a wild time. And I never really loved WWF ever since they kind of transitioned to being WWE, and it had nothing to do with the name. It had more to do with just, I don't know, it really did feel like a whole style change. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. Really good at doing that. Y'all are really good at getting me off topic, and I'm really good at taking the bait. But anyways, yeah, 3 months of Apple TV for free. If you've never had Apple TV, this is your way to get it without spending any money for the first 3 months. And I'm telling you, they got some banger shows on there. If you've never seen Severance, I highly recommend you go check that out. Severance is a dope TV show. Ted Lasso seems weird so far. I'm interested, but I haven't really put a lot of time into it. Silo is phenomenal. They got some good shows over here on Apple TV, and I got 3 free months of it, so I'm gonna be checking it out. Netflix, I'm sorry, you're raising your prices, and I'm not really finding you that much more valuable. You are on the hot seat right now. You know, I'm not saying, and when I say Netflix is on the hot seat, I feel like a lot of people think, you know, or a lot of people say stuff that they don't mean, right? So what I'm saying right now is, I'm not saying goodbye to Netflix forever. I'm just saying right now, no. I need some new seasons to pop up of something that I'm interested in. And just the price of what you're giving me right now, I could just go down a tier or two, really. And just keep it if I'm seeing some shows that I need to see and they're not like, you know, HDR, 4K and whatnot, which, you know, most of the time they're not. Yeah. Anyways, Netflix is overcharging people again. And yeah, $2 for the premium tier is going to be going up and $1 for the ad-supported tier. So if you have the ad-supported tier, you're paying a little bit more as well. But anyways, let's move on to back to video games. Eternal Strand has a demo that is up and available on Steam. This came from Wario yesterday morning. This actually happened during the show, but me and Ty were talking about some other stuff, which if he comes through today, we will definitely continue the conversation that we were having yesterday, but I'm not sure if he might have had something happen where he got busy, but excuse me. So this game is planned to release next week, and I believe it's going into Game Pass. But there's a trailer that's available right now. I don't really remember watching this game, but I do know they have some talent behind the people that made this game. Let me go on ahead and go to a gameplay trailer. Let's go on ahead and check this game out.
Hello, I'm Mike Laidlaw, Chief Creative Officer at Yellow Brick Games. And welcome to the world of Eternal Strands, a new fantasy action adventure game where the world around you is your weapon. In Eternal Strands, you will embark on your journey as a young, magic-wielding weaver named Bryn. She seeks to unravel the secrets of the Enclave, a once thriving center of magic now left in ruins. At your base camp, you'll forge bonds with members of your Weaver Band, who will support you in your expeditions with their various skills.
You've worked hard for this, and I have faith in you.
Select your next quest and customize
Hey,
your
Rachie,
gear
it's like
before
that. You said
venturing
it
out through the
saved
Moon
the
Gate
January
on your
Game
way to
Pass for
discover
you?
the
Okay.
fate of these shattered lands. In the Enclave, you can climb and interact with nearly everything you see. The mantle, the magical cloak on your back, grants you control over frost, flame, and kinetic magic.
This looks kind of hot.
Combine these elements in creative ways to manipulate the environment to your advantage and defeat your foes. But the Enclave's foes come in all sizes.
I don't know, y'all. I might have to download this
Behold,
and try this
an
out on
ark.
stream.
This colossal 25-meter construct wields immense power.
No, I am not streaming direct tomorrow. I don't like
Pick your
streaming
battles.
the
Rather than
events
risking
too
your
much
loot,
because
return
we
to
always
base
get
camp.
some sort of copyright issues.
A day
I
has
am going to
passed.
be
Reforge your gear with your
guesting on
hard-earned
another
resources
person's
to
channel
even the
that is
odds
doing
against the
it,
mighty
that I'm
others.
allowing, you know, I don't...
No two battles are
I'm
the
not
same,
getting the strike,
as
but, you know,
epics
I'll hop on
and
somebody else's
crazy
channel if they want to do it.
Extreme weather alters the battlefield. in this true
But yeah, I'll be
physics
over on
game.
Boom's channel. If you know,
Harnessing strands from these formidable adversaries
if
allows
you
to
know,
bring new abilities into your
Mr.
mantle.
Boomstick or
With new powers at
Double
your
Barrel
command,
Gaming,
and the world is your weapon,
I'll be over there
you hold the
for the
key to
direct
uncovering
tomorrow to
the
watch it
mysteries of the Enclave.
live.
Take up the mantle in Eternal Strands.
You that Phoenix Rising 2? Man, I really wish that they actually invested in that Phoenix Rising 2. That Phoenix Rising 2 that got canceled. Damn. I'm adding this to the library. And we're downloading this right now. Install. Open.
Hello, I'm Mike Laidlaw,
Download.
Chief Creative Officer at Yellow Brick Games. And welcome to the world of Eternal Strands, a new fantasy action adventure game where the world around you is your weapon. In Eternal Strands, you will embark
Eternal
on your
Strands,
journey
all
as a young,
right.
magic-wielding
There it is.
weaver named Bryn. She seeks to unravel the secrets of the Enclave, a once thriving
Is this
center
really
of magic,
still playing? Like,
now
where is
left
this
in
playing
ruins.
at?
At your base camp, you'll forge bonds
Hold on,
with
is this
members of
playing-
your Weaver Band, who
Is
will
this on
support you
YouTube or
in
something?
your
God damn.
expeditions with their various skills.
Okay, there it is.
You've worked hard for this.
I forgot I had the actual web page up playing it. When I was looking at Steam, like, what are you doing? I haven't played the first Berserker demo. I looked at it and I was thinking about it, and I was just like, not sure if I'm ready for that yet. Not sure if I'm ready for a Souls game right now. Like if you've been following me, one of the reasons I didn't want to get into Black Myth Wukong is because it's not a Souls game, right? But it was treading that line kind of close. And I had just got done with what was that game? What's that damn game I'm thinking of? Stellar Blade, right? Just got done with it. That was a phenomenal game. I played a little bit of Elden Ring for a little while because everybody was talking about that Morg or whatever, that one character that you need to beat to get into the DLC, and people were talking about how hard he was and whatnot. And I went to go see if I had beaten him, which I did, but then I realized I didn't beat a few other bosses, so I went and beat a couple other bosses. After that, I was just like, everybody was talking about Black Myth and talking about how it had a bunch of boss fights, and I was like, that sounds cool, but Stellar Blade had a ton of boss fights and it was a lot of fun, and they have like a boss rush thing, and I feel like I just exhausted myself with that game, with that style of play in particular. But I just need the right game to come around and just make me want to play that genre again. And I think the first Berserker looks amazing, and I thought Black Myth Wukong looked amazing too. They just didn't pull me in to feel like I needed to play those games. So let me go first, see, before I turn on this game, because I do want to try Eternal Strands while I have you guys here with me. I'm kind of curious if I had anything else that I needed to talk about in particular. Oh my goodness, yeah, I got a couple things. So, yeah, I definitely have some stuff. So, Xbox came out with a commercial talking about Avowed a little bit, but it's kind of an all-around commercial, like a Game Pass commercial essentially. But it looks pretty exciting. So I just wanted to share it with you guys. If I don't know what kind of audio it's gonna have, so. Yeah. So there you go. That is the new Game Pass commercial that just recently came out before tomorrow, which is the developer direct. 33 Immortals, that's a game that I had in the what is it called, the Xbox Insider program. I was able to download it and never got a chance to play it. Disappointing, right? God damn it, missed my opportunity. Is what it is. Don't got time for everything. But anyways, yeah, just wanted to show out that there's another commercial for it. And the hype is real for tomorrow with the developer direct faux show. Speaking of the developer direct, Doom: The Dark Ages supposedly has a release date from what people think, right? And it's right around the time that I anticipated that this would happen, right? So, and take it with a grain of salt. Who knows if this is true or not? But anyways, it says according, and this is a tweet from Alan Feely. He says, according to the French site Game Cult, Doom: Dark Ages will be released on Thursday, May 15th. It says the page is currently not available. So, okay. I found that interesting though. I'm kind of excited to hear that time. Personally, because that's about time that I guessed that we were gonna get Doom: The Dark Ages. I told Matt on his channel, I think I might have said it on Bullsitting a while back when we were talking about it with Loke, but I was thinking you're gonna see Doom almost a month prior to the Xbox showcase in June. And I mean, that would make sense to give Xbox the hype that they need right before a event so they can, you know, show out. People are already, you know, I'd say some people are already looking forward to it, those that are already Xbox fans. But I think there will be a lot for them to show off this year at their own actual showcase here in June. Something that Xbox also came out and talked about a little bit yesterday was this right here. Another controller. Hey, as you guys know, I'm a big time Xbox fan, but hey, we gotta stop. We gotta stop with these controllers. This thing is like $70. It's like $75 before tax. Hell with that. To hell with that. This controller doesn't do anything different, but it just looks nice. I'm all set. I don't need that. And see, I'm a guy that loves the color red. My Elite Series 2 is a red. I have the red Elite Series 2. But yeah, I'm not buying that for $70. I'm not crazy excited. I forgot what I said yesterday about it. I said something about it yesterday. I posted it. Yeah, I said, because they said this one will get your heart racing, introducing the Xbox wireless controller Pulse Cypher Edition. And I said, my heart is not racing. If you wanted to get my heart races, you should announce a new Elite controller or something that does something other than what I already have. You know? That's how I personally feel about it, man, because I'm rooting for Xbox like the next guy, but I don't care about this. Like, we have enough controllers, and I know PlayStation does it too. Nintendo does it sometimes as well, but this is a nothing burger to me. Just another controller to add to the collection. Like, I thought we were good once you made Design Labs and we were able just to make our own controller. Right then and there, I was like, all right, I'm good. Like, I can just make my own controller whenever I actually want to and just keep it moving. And let's do something else other than talk about controllers. Let's make a new type of controller or something. But of course they don't want to do that because that would mean spending money and actually investing in doing something, which I know that they are planning. I heard, from Jez, is leaks and whatnot, which again, take with a grain of salt, that they are working on new controllers and stuff like that, which has me excited. But when I see this and they're like, release a new controller, and remember how they released this in particular. There was, or somebody, they didn't particularly do it themselves, so maybe I shouldn't blame Xbox for this, but somebody came out loud and proud and was like, I think it was Wario that says Xbox has a new controller and it's here on Best Buy or Amazon or whatever, and you can buy it. You could buy it before you could even see it, and then once you've seen it, it was $75 before you could even see the controller, what it looked like. And then once you see it, it's just a regular ass controller. This is a regular ass controller that I can see through stuff. You know what? I have a Horizon 5. I got a Forza Horizon 5 controller that I can see through as well. I can see the motors and whatnot. It looks amazing, right? But I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of just new controllers all the time. Like, when I go to get anything for my retro consoles, I'm not caring about the color of the controllers or anything like that. You see, like, this is a Gold Star 3DO controller. If they made a translucent one for it, that's cool. But at the end of the day, I just need it to fucking work. And half of these controllers, they break after a fucking year or two. If you're a heavy gamer, if you're a gamer like I game, you're breaking controllers. Unfortunately. Like, maybe you can say, oh, I'm super delicate. My controller, I've had the same controller since the beginning of the generation, and I game all the time. I don't care. I know that I'm a little extra on my pads, and maybe that's not the fault of Xbox to some people, but in my opinion, or PlayStation or whatever else, but like, I beat the piss out of some 64 controllers when I was a kid, and also some OG PlayStation controllers. I still think the original PlayStation DualShock controller has one of the best L3 and R3 click-ins. So comfortable. These pushing them in, I don't know if you can hear that. So comfortable. They do not, it doesn't feel stiff and rigid when you push it in like it does on some of these newer controllers. It's comfortable. Touching this, just touching the front of it is comfortable. I remember sometimes, you could wear the hell out of those controllers, and this thing would wear off, right? And sometimes, you'd lose like the coating over the top of it. But it would work still. It'd still work forever. You'd rip up your finger before it stopped working, damn near. And that's unless you unless you stepped on it or somehow got it stuck into a recliner or something like that, or smushed it somehow, or whatever, right? There's plenty of ways to mess up a controller. But I just feel like nowadays the controllers, they're working so hard to give us all these different things that don't have any extra functionality, which to me at least sometimes, and I understand they're not all like by like Sega or whatnot. Like this one wasn't by Sega. This is called just a super pad, right? But I miss the innovation that some controllers used to try to do. If you were around back in the like late 90s, early 2000s, they had controllers that had like air conditioning in it, like hot, cold. They had, you know, all these different like little LED controllers. I mean, think about the 64 controller. Just that controller alone had attachment on attachment on attachment. That shit was nuts. Build quality definitely went down in my opinion. I'm with Poison Maniac on this one. He says, nah, build quality went down, and they cheap out, so you buy more on purpose. 100%. I have damn near a drawer full of Xbox One to Series controllers. Just like a drawer full of them. And I mean, I probably should throw them away, but I'm kind of saving them for when we buy our house, so I can just kind of, you know, put them on the wall or something like that. I already talked about this yesterday. I'm not putting it on the wall in my apartment. If I get a stand that's kind of cool to put like right here, that'd be nice. But like, I'm not sticking a bunch of tacks and stuff into this apartment wall just for them to try to screw me over in the future or something like that. Like, I don't trust landlords. But anyways, a couple more things, and then we're gonna get into this game demo that I want to give a try on stream and see what it's all about. That is called Eternal Strands. But lastly, I wanted to point out that, and we talked about Call of Duty just for a little bit. Or no, we talked about Battlefield. That's why I'm thinking of FPS right now. But Call of Duty, speaking of them, they have here's a first look from Modern Warzone, which is a very popular X account that talks specifically about Call of Duty for the most part all the time. But anyways, let's check it out. This is supposed to be a new, in case you didn't know, this is supposed to be a new zombies map called The Tomb. Shows off an ice staff. Okay, so Vinny says, which good morning to Vinny in the chat. So Vinny, good to see you, brother. Remember, you guys, hit that like button if you haven't already. Share this out, of course, on, you know, your social media sites. I appreciate all of you guys that slide through. Whether you can stick around the whole time or if you got to get in and go. But anyways, he says, Lubu is kicking my ass in Dynasty Warriors Origin. And brother, I'm telling you right now, I remember fighting Lubu in the demo. It was phenomenal. But you're going to want to really utilize your bases a lot. So don't try, like if you ran out of people to use in the big area where Lubu comes out to fight, remember to double back to like a base that's nearby, one of the bases that you took over nearby, to regain individuals and try to hold down that base, because while Lubu's fighting you in there, he may then take over the base, which then you kind of have to run off to a different base, fight that or whatnot, or like regain soldiers again and then come back and take it over or something like that. It's a pain in the butt. Hopefully what I'm saying is making sense. But yeah, Dynasty Warriors Origins, I played that demo. I fought Lubu. He was wiping the floor with me, and then I figured it out eventually, and was just using my squad to my benefit. But anyways, so yeah, not much to see with the Call of Duty Black Ops thing though. Just a new map called the Tomb that you can play on the zombies. So you sent me a surprise in the DM, Sir X-Men. So before I'm not just gonna throw it up on the screen. I need to verify what this thing is real quick. You said you sent me a surprise, and I don't see a DM from you at all. I'm looking, Sir X-Man. I don't see nothing, dog. I don't know where you sent it. Anyways, all right. So we're all done with that. Now I'm gonna go hop over to Eternal Strands now and turn on that game. It's probably gonna be shaders and all that crap too, so it may take a second. So this is a demo. So this game comes out on the 28th, and it goes right into Game Pass day one. So just something to kind of look forward to. All right, let's see what it is. All right. Leave it alone. I do want to make sure my controls, inverted access. Let's just try it on normal. See what she's all about. So, Eternal Strands. This is coming to Game Pass, giving it a try today. Oh my God, you sent it to someone else first? Jesus. Oh, that's a surprise? Man, I don't care about that. Why would I care about that, Sir X?
Was once the heart of magical development and trade.
I mean,
for
I
practitioners
appreciate
of
you for
magic
sending me that, and I will
all
talk
across
about
the
it, and I'll bring it up
Maiden
on the screen here in a little bit. But you said it's a
Not all
surprise,
has
like
claimed
something
it
I'm
as
like,
their
ooh.
own. But
I
those
don't care
that did
about that.
built a legacy of progress, constructs, and innovation.
I'll definitely talk about it, though, for sure.
The likes of which have not been seen since the Surge, almost half a century ago.
If
when a
anybody
cascade
wanted
of
to
arcane
join the
disasters
conversation,
rattled
or if you
and without
played or
warning,
tried this
the
game
Enclave
and want to
sealed
talk
itself
about it,
away behind a
I
magical
will give
wall
you a link
known as
where you're able
the
to
Veil.
do that.
Rich and powerful
Here in just a
leaders
second,
were
I'll put it in
wounded
the
and
chat.
killed. decades of war broke out. Every nation suffered an economic collapse.
And this will
The
give you a
world
link
is
to the
calmer now,
TSWS
But
Gaming.
magic has been shunned, taking the blame
Discord.
for decades of unrest. Weavers remain pariahs to this day. Most places tolerate us if we don't stay too long. While some weavers remember what it was like before the surge, I've never known a time when weavers had a home. I chose this life years ago. But I'd be lying if I said it has lived up to all I hoped it would be. Stop! Still, my luck might be changing. A few weeks ago, I began traveling with a new weaver band. Now, they've brought me here, where it all began. Oh.
Vinny with some news saying that Final Fantasy Remake, Intergrade, and Rebirth is $70 on Steam as a twin pack. Sale ends today.
Bryn, over here.
It's a pretty nice little cutscene though to start it off. That was clean.
What do you think?
When you told me that joining your band meant I'd see the veil, I wasn't picturing this.
No one's been this close in years. The Weavers have known about this safe zone in the Veil's shadow for decades, but no one has found a route into it. Until now. You have no idea what I had to do to puzzle out this passage.
I definitely want to hear that story later.
My hope is that we're going to find artifacts from the Enclave itself deeper into the shadow. I'll stay to oversee the camp setup. Why don't you take the preliminary scouting expedition?
Really?
Of course. It's important for the other Weavers to see how you do in the field. The map I bartered for in Tarza suggests there's a watchtower deeper into the valley. Shouldn't be too far from where we are.
That's my first landmark, then?
Yes. It should help us get our bearings before we start the search for the Strand Road. And if you make any discoveries, that will endear you to the band.
For sure. I'd love to find my footing with the rest of them.
I'll act as the watcher on the scry and pull you back if anything gets too dangerous. Just steer clear of the tangles. Any questions before you head out?
I'm itching to get out there. Tell her I don't have any. Tell her I don't have any questions. She mentioned the Strand Road. Asked what that is. This might be a little strange, but ask her to explain the...
I know the scry is a standard device
Scry,
across
okay.
Weaver bands, but my previous leader, Aaron, didn't really make use of ours.
He sent you on expeditions without it?
I mean, I wore the earpiece, but he didn't exactly stay close to the table at the camp while I was out.
That's incredibly dangerous. I'm surprised you're still alive.
Yeah. Anyway, mind explaining how it works in your Weaver band?
When you go on an expedition, you'll wear the earpiece, which allows me to communicate with you and give directions from the scry table.
Okay.
At the table, everyone will be able to watch your expedition and communicate with you as needed. The last, most important function of the scry is that it allows me to use magic to pull you back to camp when your life is in danger.
Okay.
Right. The Strand Road?
A famous trade route into the Enclave that led straight to Denevron. The hub for bartering magical goods. Before the Surge, Caravans use the Strand Road to enter and exit the Enclave with their goods. It's been completely submerged by tangles, unfortunately. Still, if we can get any closer to that passage, we will find rare artifacts lost in the surge.
It spells artifacts like that? Okay.
That clears up anything I needed to know.
Let's go!
I'll head to the watchtower.
Glad to hear it. You can head out then.
Bye. Let's go. Let me be a nerd for a moment. I'm gonna see what my 3080 is doing here. Alright, so right now it says I'm getting
No
around 80
visuals on the
FPS.
scribe. Can you hear me?
I can. Some interference, though.
Must be the tangles. Still, strong enough to pull you out like you practiced. Dom?
I'm on it.
Okay, I like the traversal. That feels nice.
The veil. Even
Feels
more
real
impressive
nice.
up close.
I don't like it when people move slow, and this does not feel slow. It does feel like my camera is slow, though. I do have to fix that. Let's see, 120. That still feels slow. I'm moving, that's not too bad.
Just this.
I don't want to turn it up too much, because then when I get into a battle, I'm gonna be whipping.
Thanks.
Tangles. Beautiful.
And deadly. Give them a wide berth. The closer you get to the
Yo,
veil,
the
the
Sly
thicker
Crow
they'll
was
become.
cracking. So
Its shadow
you
is
going
believed
you
to
going
be
ahead and put your stamp of
impenetrable.
approval on this game as well.
Until
So
now.
Sir X-Man said he gave this game a nice little try. He said the mechanics are pretty hot. The Sly Crow coming through and saying this game is fire good indie. All right, and remember this is coming to Game Pass. All right, so y'all keep that in mind.
Those Bluebeard exports.
Okay.
You heard our quartermaster. Break them open.
Okay, so Liza picks stuff up. He's okay, that takes stamina. Alright. Okay, so that's for health, in case I get hurt.
That wall is completely frozen.
Lifts and moves objects with in creatures. A purple aura mass ballad targets, while those marked red are too heavy for the current level of the strand. To prepare strand, hold left trigger to prepare the strand. Hold the right trigger to cast and release. Release right trigger to throw it forward. Okay.
We should expect enchantments to act strangely this close to the veil.
Okay. Hey.
Infernal alliums. They combust when broken.
So, if I toss one at the wall, its fire will melt the ice.
Brilliant. Best to use kinetic magic to keep clear of the blast.
Yeah, that's hot. Okay, I need to figure out. Okay, use kinetic magic. I need to get out of this hot ass area. All right, it says use kinetic magic to throw in bones at wall. Okay, melt the magic ice. All right, so I need to pick up these. Okay, so that's not what I need to throw it at. Where's this magic ice? Oh, there it is.
Give it a moment to cool. Then you should be able to climb.
Oh, it's a little climbing. Let's go. Okay. vitality back. Got my iron up.
Perfect. Knowing the watchtower's relative position establishes the distance.
If you guys
to
are
the
enjoying this,
Strand
please
Road.
hit that like button, share this out.
You can come back.
Just trying out the demo to this game. I've never played it before. It's called Eternal Strain.
Carl.
It's available
There were
on
rumors
Steam
of a
to get the
living
demo
mineral that grew
now.
deep
It will
beneath
be
the Enclave
available to play in
surface.
Game Pass
It
next
seems
week on the
true.
28th, or you can purchase
There's
the game
more
if you
of
want
it
to
in
keep
that
it.
cave.
Either it's on
I
Steam or
could
on
take a
Xbox.
closer look.
Too risky to deviate from the plan. First outing was just
Morning.
to reach the watchtower.
Mystic Fragments and Morning
This is
Reason.
going well. I say we check it out before finishing the expedition.
This game is Eternal Strands. It's an indie game coming to Game Pass. Alright, so... Okay. Oh, that's odd. I just randomly jump on... Can I just jump on any wall like this? Oh, okay. It's very much like the Breath of the Wild kind of stamina on the wall, right? I like it.
Beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
Dom's right about it being a living mineral. I can feel it humming with magic.
Wait, I'm losing?
Aurea?
Using all my GPU, about half of my CPU. Keep in mind I am streaming. 83% of my VRAM. Using about 60% of my actual RAM. Getting around 80 FPS right now, consistently. It's looking good.
Was that a drake?
Yeah.
Is that a Drake? Is that a
Yes,
6'9"
I knew
guy?
this was a bad idea.
Let's get him.
We can't extract you.
Dom, fix it. And Lane have tonics on standby for her return.
Oh no, okay. I'm out of stamina. Okay, that's not good. Okay. Oh, the fight's not over. Oh, ow. Oh, God. Okay, there you go. You can right stick and aim right at him. You can hold power button and move at the same time. I like that.
So we can get our
Half the
bearings.
time you hold stuff in games, they just make you stand in one place. So that is nice. Let's see, can I climb anything? Yeah, I can. Let's go. I love it. Let's go. All right. I just went and wanted to latch onto a random wall right there. You know what I'm saying? Like I just. Oh, not every single wall, I guess. Oh, wait a second. No, I got it. You're just latching on to shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go. All right, so there is a ceiling. There is a ceiling. They're like, all right, relax. They told me to relax right there. All right. All right, so let me use this power a little bit more and just like wreck some shit. So, yeah. Oh, okay. I could just pull that door apart. I kind of like this. This is nice. I can get jiggy with this. A Zelda killer? Oh no. I wouldn't say all that. Is this co-op? I don't know if this isn't. I'm pretty sure this is a single player game, bruh. If it was co-op, in my opinion, it would be a Zelda killer then. For me. camera work is nice. This is an indie. They outdid themselves. Okay, so I gotta work my way to that ass. All right, let's go.
For the love of...
This is a damn
It's an
good looking
ash
game.
peak drake.
What? Yo, okay, it says ice wall rapidly freezes water in the air to create ice chunks of ice. Useful for pinning foes of all sizes or creatures or creating ledges or bridges for distant targets. Aim at the furthest point and draw the ice closer. Alright, so just
Quick,
regular button.
your frost magic can cool a path.
Oh wow.
Good. Dawn's still
Okay,
working
I could have
on
did
the
that
scroll,
better.
you
But
need
that
to
was
keep
still
moving.
pretty dope.
Lane, got anything from the map?
There should be a minor patrol path ahead that loops back to the watchtower.
Okay,
It runs
that's how I
close to
could
the
have did
Vale,
it.
though.
That looks wild. All right,
It's our
anyways.
only option.
I'm on it.
Oria, that drake's acting like...
Let's just focus on...
Ah, that was kind of sick. Let's go.
I'll go back to unpacking.
He's
now.
iced out. I missed him. Did I trap him?
Nice work. Keep moving.
That's nice. Scalebound. Jeez Louise. Alex, what are you doing? Reggie, this isn't a Drake, this is a Diddy. Thank you so much. My mod has joined the chat. Finally, you are here.
Damn it, Casman was right. That
Good to
drake
see
is
him,
rotting.
Yobi. Good
Erratic
morning.
flight,
Are you
aggressive.
playing in the snow, brother? Y'all
It won't
out there
stop.
out south today are
Skies.
having way
What's
too
to
much
do?
fun with
Get you
regular
back to
shit
her
that
as
we
fast.
always see and deal with. I'm happy for y'all. Maybe it's probably not snowing where you're at, but you know, up north, yeah, probably. LB, switch to...
Clear line of fire. Good time to use your bow.
If I'm reading the map correctly, following this brook should lead to the path guards used to reach the watchtower prior to the surge.
That's pretty dope. I like how you can do that. That's pretty slick. Get them all trapped up and then just start popping them. Man, this dev team whoever this is, they could probably they could definitely go far if they just keep working on stuff and keep making this game better. Like I like it so far. So I wonder if that, like, if the cold can hurt me after a little bit or something. That's
That
what
Drake is
like.
never far behind. Just keep going.
I wonder if there's any way to quick switch. Nah, not that I know of so far. I did tell me to look far and then pull back. I just feel like it. Like I feel like there's something not happening right. There we go. Weird.
That's the half. You're doing great, Bryn. Final stretch.
That can't be an ark.
No one has seen one in almost 50 years, let alone outside the Veil.
The Archons never left the Enclave. Still, you need to get...
He said he's from San Antonio, so a quarter inch of snow is fire. Yeah, I'm from the Midwest, bro, so I see snow all the time.
We'll work on an escape plan.
Oh my god! Okay, I got that ice. Oh my god! Jeez. Oh no! Okay, so we need to throw some shit at this sucker. Okay, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Oh my god, I'm about to die.
Vitality tonics.
Yeah, I died. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was supposed to happen? Wait, what's this? Yeah, see, that's what I tried to do. Okay, so yeah. Same thing. Oh no, Yobi, why are you bringing me back into the news?
Strangest.
We'll have to talk about that here after I get done with the demo. Oh my goodness, Yobi said, Insomniac Games CEO Ted Price is retiring from Sony. Shake my effing head. Sony is really effed up out here.
Everything okay back
Holy
there?
F.
Change of plans, everyone! Back up! You're... What? We're coming to you, Bryn. Follow that arc. We need to go, now.
Yo, this game kind of is hot. This game is kind of hot. Really? The demo is 4+ hours at least? No, then I don't have time to go through this whole demo. I love it. I love it. That means I'm gonna have to continue to play this off stream. Or actually, you know, maybe I'll keep playing. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm fine. Keep moving. Guys, the arc.
Wow. So shout out to Steel Rain, by the way. Good morning and welcome to the stream again. I know you slid through the other day, and I didn't get to tell you good morning that day, so I'm telling you now. But he says maybe faster on easier difficulty, but I'm on hard and still haven't finished with 5 hours of playtime. So what I just did wasn't the end of the demo. I was just running around like trying to see like, how do I attack this guy? Where can I pick up health? And that was supposed to happen. So oh well. I'll keep going. I definitely want to talk about what Yobi was talking about though. He's always sliding. He's a lurker. So, so just so you guys know, just so I can put this on the screen real quick, I'm gonna go back, and I want to show and give you guys the heads up that this game. Let me pull it back up. So Eternal Strands, it says right here. So as Still Rain is talking about how he's about five hours in, keep in mind it says right here progress carries over to full game. So that is something to think about. So if you start this now and you're like, man, it's pretty hot, and I think I'm gonna continue playing it, but I don't want to start over, you don't have to worry about that. It will carry over for you. Okay. Fly Crow says I have to do at least a behemoth fight. Okay. Give it a shot. Oh, that's what's up, Mr. X Man. Yeah, that's the PC racer right there. A lot of people love Assetto Corsa on PC.
Has anyone else noticed we're practically sitting on a loom gate?
That can wait, Dom. Aurea, you should be resting. If your wing doesn't heal, our point is out of commission.
That's what I need to address. While my wing recovers, Bryn will take over expeditions as our acting point.
You sure she's ready for all of this?
Bryn did face down an Ash Peak Drake and lived to tell the tale. I think we're in good hands.
Yes. I have every confidence that she will make a great point.
As long as we don't all die here first.
Our arrival was rocky, but I will do everything in my power to ensure our survival. If we avoid unnecessary risks, we'll be back on our feet in no time.
I'm glad you're taking this seriously.
Exactly. When we first set out to investigate the Veil's shadow, we had no idea we'd end up here. The Enclave was once a safe haven for all Weavers, and the pinnacle of innovation. Since the Veil went up, Weavers took the blame for decades of war. All because of what happened here. We owe it to ourselves and to our brethren across the Maida to find out not just what happened, but why. Maybe then, Weavers can find our place in the world again. But first, survival. Bryn, that's you and me. Find me when you're ready. Adjourned.
All right. Man, look how lively this world is. Nice. I mean, there's not a whole bunch of people like running around or anything. It's not like a Bethesda game or anything like that. But like, it just looks so vibrant, right? Like it looks nice. The character looks great. The animations look nice. The graphics, I feel like they make sense. Like, I do like this.
So this is a loom gate. It's taller than I expected.
The Enclave constructed these for transit. Oh, imagine being able to travel leagues instantly. If only it were working.
There's no sign of damage. It just seems inert.
Deactivated, perhaps? Or simply lacking the energy such a powerful enchantment would need.
You'd know better than any of us. If we could get it working, though.
Oh, the possibilities. All the places we could go. Oh, to hold the hand of my most darling wife as we whisked around the Enclave. Metaphorically, of course. The loom gates famously moved people one at a time. Too dangerous otherwise, I imagine.
You're cute together. It's great to see a couple that shares such a love of their work with one another.
So I just wanted to pause real quick and just go over here and show you guys the website for Eternal Strands. So it's made by Yellow Brick Games. It shows right here it's available on Xbox, PlayStation, Steam. Coming on the 28th. That's the full game. The world is your weapon. So as you got to see me play a little bit, I'm going to be continuing here in a moment, but use a lot of the environment to attack and fight and stuff like that. With award-winning composer Austin Wintory. So there you go. He was, known for Journey, Assassin's Creed, Syndicate, and Towerborn. So very, very high praise. News about this, if you're looking into it at all. Let's see. Game Pass Day 1, developer updates, and known issues about the game. So let's click into that. I'm kind of curious what it is. Known issues. Impossible to skip end credits. Note the credits need to roll until the end for the save process to complete. That is, I'm so happy I read this right now. And I hope you guys appreciate it as well. But yeah, note the credits need to roll until the end for the save process to complete. Affected platforms is PC. Steel Rain, are you listening? You may have known that already, but I'm just letting you know. It says some tree leaves will combust for longer periods of time than intended, while others combust longer than intended. Affected all platforms. Okay. This is just for the Xbox Series platform. This one is. It says in player's final confrontation after Epic is harvested, dialogue is interrupted by a cutscene. This is just on the PC platform. This next one that I'm reading. In certain instances, a game crash can occur after the player changes their language settings. Okay, whatever. I'm not changing my language. So. Dialogue, subtitles in French, German, Chinese, and Japanese only load in their entirety once the English voiceover is over. That's kind of weird. Skipping to the next dialogue before the voiceover end may cause the player to miss sections of the narrative. Affected all platforms. This is on all platforms as well. In some cases, performance issues, FPS drops, are reported after repeating and extensive use of ice power in ice-covered areas. Progression of the quest, a shift in perspective can be done even if all stated mandatory criteria aren't met. Affected all platforms. So that is some of the known bugs in the game that you can kind of deal with right now. Just felt like it was necessary to bring that up. And yeah, as I said, Yellow Brick Games, this is their website right here, particularly. This might be their debut game. Yep. This says Yellow Brick Games unveils debut title. So Eternal Strand, this is their debut title. So obviously it says best places to work, Canada winner. So shout out to them. This is their team. You can see in the background right here, out in the land of Raichi, Canada, the 51st state. Yeah, let's go. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, yeah. So that's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. Shout out to this team. I just wanted to give them their flowers a little bit before I continued to play their game. I just thought that was a nice little touch to kind of, you know, I don't know how many other podcasts and whatnot will do that, but I in the middle of playing, I just wanted to go ahead and give them their, you know, their due love, credit, and a little bit of critique. Which I haven't got to critique too much because I've been enjoying myself so much. I haven't been able to be too critical yet about this because I haven't seen anything that's made me frustrated or angry or not like it yet. So I find that to be pretty interesting. But anyways, let's get back to the game. Let me get back to the chat too because I have no idea what y'all are talking about right now. And keep in mind, if you want to join the conversation, as I've said before, the chat is available for you to come through, spit your game and talk your shit if you want to. If you've enjoyed the hell out of this game and you want to come through and talk, I will send you the link. The link in the description is not going to work because I am going to have people come through on the TSWS Gaming Discord instead of just the one that I made personally for myself. I just feel like it's just it makes more sense to have you guys all in the channel Discord. And plus, then you can come back whenever you're ready to spit your game. But anyways, there is the Discord chat link right there if you want to come through, talk about your experience with this game, or if you have any questions about it that I could possibly answer or somebody else that's watching could possibly answer it, they're more than welcome to do that. But you guys can also just enter the Discord and just chill, or like just send some fun pictures or videos. Try to keep it gaming. If you go a little off course, don't get crazy or insanely inappropriate. I don't want to have to kick you out. But anyways, who is that here? Is this General Spartan?
I'm back.
Oh my goodness, brother, how are you doing? It's been too many days. I see you and the Sly Crow slid into the TSWS Discord. I appreciate y'all for doing that. Keep in mind, y'all can do that as well. The rest of y'all that are watching, I put the link in the chat right here. You can join either the conversation or just join the Discord just to join. But anyways, General Spartan, how are you doing? What's going on?
I'm seeing that Eternal Strand gameplay there.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of a cutscene, so let me finish what they're saying real quick, and then let's go on ahead and start talking.
Who could have it any other way?
All right.
After being together for 7 years, we're bound.
I'll give you the cue because I know that you're not quite like at the same time that I am if you're watching.
Come, my love. There must be something in the archives.
Okay, what's up, dude?
Oh no, that's why I was muted my mic real quick. But yeah, that's Phantom Blade Zero gameplay. That is now that's what I call top notch.
Oh, did you like it?
Oh, that's a day one game for me.
It looks really good. I
itching
knew
to
it
get
wasn't
out
gonna
there,
look like what
Aurea
they were
wants to talk to
showing
me
it
first.
to look like the first time they showed it. Like I knew that wasn't gonna be it. But it's not as far off as I thought it was gonna be though. It has some really amazing looking animations in that trailer that they showed, and they also have some really cool, what is it called? Some really cool like choreography or however the hell you say it, choreography. Yeah, choreography. They had some really cool choreography with the enemies and whatnot, like fighting you. It was like Kinitsugami, but they're enemies and they want to kill you.
Reminds, like, the combat in that game reminds me of several Wuxia movies I used to watch. What you call
So
it?
after
Jet Li,
all the legends,
Bong Sai-yuk movies,
this is
the
it. The
Once
Enclave.
Upon a Time in China, Once Upon a Time in China saga. Reminds me of Twin Warriors. Reminds me of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Legends for
Reminds me
you,
of
maybe.
all the
Some of
classic
us trained
Wuxia movies that
underweavers who were born here.
I watched, and also notice one thing: no stamina meter, like I saw in Rise of Ronin, like I saw in when I played the demo first of Berserker Kazan.
Still, it is
And,
surreal to see it for
Lords of the
myself
Fallen.
now.
It's
You're
like,
going to be out there, exploring.
it's an actual hack and slash where I have a
Promise to
fighting chance.
take it all in for me.
That is nice. I didn't even think about that. Like, I wasn't even looking for a stamina. Oh, actually, no. I did look to see if there's a stamina meter, and I think I realized there was, like, a meter that's going up, actually.
Yes, I think it's like
Like a momentum kind of meter, right?
like Sekiro. It's like Sekiro, like once you get the meter, I think it's once you get the meter up high enough, you can break an enemy's parry, or they can break your parry. Like they can break your guard.
I was made for this, Aurea. Failure hasn't
Yeah,
even crossed my
Search
mind.
Man.
What up, buddy?
Watch that ego. Overconfidence can come back to smack you in the face. That said,
Oh yeah.
getting smacked in the face is your job from time to time.
You know what's funny?
Just learn from it when you can.
I
We
know,
were talking about that yesterday
this.
when I was on New about
Anyway,
games
enough with the sentimentality.
that are at
For your
lower
first
price
expedition, we need to get the lay of
and
the land.
made by like
Thankfully, Lane Free
by
has an
new
old map of
developers
the Enclave to
are
help
better
us
than
get
a lot
our
of the games
bearings.
we're getting now.
All I gotta
It's
say is
60
this: if
years
games
old,
start to go up to $100,
pre-surge.
you're gonna see
No
the
chance
rise
it's
of the
accurate,
indies.
but that's where
The
you
only
come
game
in.
I'm gonna pay $100 for is the new.
I'll
the
update
new
it as I go.
That's it. But I
Exactly.
still don't want it to happen.
We've made
but
camp
that's
in
just
what was
me.
once a way station
I
for
didn't like
caravans
when the game went
entering
up
the
70.
Enclave.
Nobody
Just
cares.
below us is Glintwood
I
Hollow,
mean,
a
but
valley on the
otherwise, it's
outskirts
like,
of the
no, games
Enclave.
go up to 100.
I've scanned
I
it
don't care.
from
I'll
the
wait for
overlook,
sale, or
and
I'll
we've
just play
got
on Game
2
Pass.
landmarks of
I
Notice
note.
when games started going to went to $70.
A second
game
loom gate,
sales.
and what appears to be a giant
Yeah.
statue, possibly an
I think we
ark.
talked about that on the show.
You can see it from
Ham,
here.
remember?
Must be massive.
Ham's concentrating on
What's that?
I said we said that on the show about when game prices went to 70, game sales started dropping.
Yeah, but also, I feel like not only did not only did prices go up, but like the variety of games and fun that comes with it at that price tag didn't exactly make sense.
No, it didn't. Because the last
If
time I
either is
experienced,
functional,
like,
don't
really,
throw
really,
you a
like, I
party.
had fun games. Like, I'm having fun.
I'll be with you on the scry.
That
With
was
fewer
PS3
tangles,
and
we're hoping the
360.
connection will be stronger. The path is down by your tent.
To be honest, like, being honest,
I'll head out now.
That's the last time, like, when you got game, got variety, and you were having fun. like nowadays you have to be really careful of what you're buying because like nowadays you're paying 70 and don't even know if you're having fun with the game.
Well, I mean, you can literally fill or kind of get scammed, you know?
Like nowadays,
And that to me is the problem. Like like not that long ago, we seen like that day the day before game come out, right?
Oh yeah.
And that game was a complete and utter scam.
Yeah.
And there's been a few live service games that come out and kind of be scammy as well. And it's just like now we're talking about raising the prices of things that we haven't even got any kind of consistent output with. So like to me, talking about raising the prices of something, well, to me this is like if McDonald's was raising the prices of their food, but they were still giving food poisoning to people like on a regular basis, right? Like not an outlying random thing that happened in Ohio Tuesday of April 23rd of 2024. I'm not talking about something like random occurrences. I'm talking about like I go to McDonald's and there's a high probability that I might get like food poisoning or something like that. That's kind of what it feels like with like not in particularly like you're obviously not getting really sick from video games, right? But you are like you're purchasing something that you're not sure if it's gonna work properly. Like who the hell wants to go get medicine and be like, this might not work?
Yeah, you didn't hear the first part of that conversation with us. I know when you get into a game, I know you be like, what? But the first part of that conversation was that game's at a nice price. Even though it's a Game Pass, it's still at a nice price if you buy it. And it's a quality game looks like it's a quality game by a new developer. And those are the type of games that are doing better than these $70 games.
Yeah. I mean, the Orcs Must Die games. I think they have fun with those games.
Vampire Survivors. Look how great that game is. And that thing cost us. That man did it all by himself. Really didn't have really that much. He put all the money and effort into it. And he made a killer. And that's just an example. Power World, same thing. Made a killing. So
I mean,
there gotta be a point where these people they need to realize these hundreds of $1 million games that they're making ain't doing so hot because they're not, they're broken. Sorry, they're broken. Have you seen anything broken in this game since you started playing?
Have I seen what?
Have you seen anything broken in this game since you started playing?
In this, no, but I just got them talking about issues that the game had. Like I went to their official website and listed some stuff off.
Right. And those are probably the people that were playing, beta testers that were playing it before you. So if they tested it and, you know what I'm saying, they fixed all the issues. And I've said this for years, and you know I said this for years. Where are the beta testers? What are they doing?
Yep.
Back then, they used to test all the flaws.
Yeah, this game is pretty fantastic so far.
Yeah, that's gonna be fine. I think that's a sleeper, dude. That's a sleeper.
It very well could be.
I'm looking at this game as like, looks like it could be a Game Pass will have this banger, and then you got Sniper Elite 3 days
Arcs
later.
are supposed to be used for manual labor.
And then whenever
Hostility is strange.
Oh, yeah, that's
gonna be I played the beta. I loved it.
Yeah, Borderlands 4, I'm gonna get the biggest edition for that one.
You know that's Xbox and PC exclusive, right?
What?
Mecha Break is Xbox and PC.
Yeah, and also, Battlefield's got have to be. It's got to hit
Oh, you saw that video, huh?
I've been seeing gameplay of that Delta Force game on that's been running on PC. That game looking good.
Fresh water.
I'm hearing
walking
high
distance
praise
to the
about
campsite.
this new Sniper Elite.
I'll set up a purifier for it and collect
And
later.
it's on Game Pass right now. I'm thinking about trying it out.
Yeah, I'm on the verge of, I just got past that, like, trying to hurry up Call of Duty.
Oh my goodness, I'm about to die. Oh, I have health. Okay. Nice.
But yeah, I'm trying to hurry up the campaign for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I just got past that zombie mission.
Oh my goodness, they're fucking up.
I don't know why, but I don't know why. This
It's gonna take me a second to figure out all this.
Why are the story missions lower?
Okay, there's actually an animation for that.
Than the multiplayer game.
Okay.
In Battlefield game, it's the same motion in your multiplayer and in story. But Call of Duty, the story modes are so slow when you move, and I don't get that. That body, your movement in the game, in the single player, should be the same as the movement in the multiplayer.
Yeah. So
And
it's like,
I never liked that about Call of Duty.
also the story modes for Call of Duty lately, I don't know, it's like, they get a little like,
They're not putting, seems like they're not putting any effort into it.
Because, like, I remember when I started with Finest Hour on the OG Xbox, played through on PS3, paid through Call of Duty 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, and then on
Yeah,
PS4,
those games were at the same speed as the multiplayer back then, right?
yeah, I mean, they also had just great stories and campaigns that you could be wham, bam, and done. It's like, I don't know what they're doing with the structure variety for the missions in these new Call of Duties, but it's like, what's it called?
It's
in the
slowing
original-
down for some reason. I don't get that. That's the part that's bothering me.
Found ya.
I remember the original, in the 2019 Modern Warfare remake, you had this mission where you had to guide some civilian via a camera.
Creatures could wander for food. Any of these
And I was
plants
like,
edible?
this mission.
Sam will put anything in his mouth if he's curious enough. Whatever he doesn't
Remember
vomit.
the airplane mission in that Call of Duty? And
Just
I'm like,
Try not to poison him.
really?
Let me see, what was that other one? In Modern Warfare 2, you have to guide ghosts via a camera. It's like, again, why?
All
Why
right.
can't I just ghosts and just light them up? I mean, Modern Warfare 3,
Hold
at
on,
least
yeah.
even though they put minimal effort into it and used a war zone structure for it, at least it was at least the campaign, it didn't slow down too much for me. But all I gotta say is, like, I didn't play Vanguard, but
what they should have did was, since you have other team members in there, you should have made it co-op like you did with the Call of Duty with the space mission and all that. Because the Call of Duty was space
All right, I
mission.
see ya. Oh,
Because I played that with my friends, and I think it was four players too, and it was fun. Yeah, this is what Xbox multiplayer games rule, because you have co-op. That's the biggest difference, and the co-op is the same speed as the multiplayer. That's the biggest difference.
Infinite Warfare was 4-player?
The one with the space mission, right?
Yeah, Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, that was co-op.
Huh. I remember beating that game on PS2 and bought it cheap. Because at the time when it came out,
Oh, that's why. Because probably most people didn't play it in co-op.
No, I didn't buy Infinite Warfare at launch. I ended up choosing, let's see, that was 2016. I chose Titanfall 2 and
second loom gate.
Battlefield 1.
What's covering the base?
I'll check it out.
Battlefield 1.
Yeah.
They did a big update with that 2 months ago, and it's good. It's more cool. Only thing I hate about Battlefield 1 is Everybody kept complaining about the
A lot
time
of
to
debris
kill,
on
time
the
to kill,
platform.
time to kill.
I could
And
clear
they
it with
kept
kinetic
changing.
magic.
And I'm
What
like,
about the rune gate itself? Is it functional?
I like it where it was.
No sign of life.
I just want a modern
See that cloud of raw
Battlefield
magic?
with a
It's leaking from the broken pipe near the edge of the platform.
campaign
So we have
and
two
a
powerless loot gates and a
extremely
tangle leaking out of an enclave
grimy
construction.
and guttural
I wonder if Lane still has
multiplayer
that treatise we picked up in
with
Taza.
absolute carnage.
Oh,
And he's
Ham
gone.
wants a Battlefield with co-op. All right, and where he gonna get it?
If they bring back Onslaught mode from Bad Company 2, it's on.
Oh, yeah.
If they get that Onslaught mode back, where you can have 4 players,
And bring back true conquest mode. The
Oh,
real
crap.
conquest mode.
yeah, it's like, yeah, get that.
It says look for great arc near collapse mine.
What is that spinning in the air, Ham? Oh, I'm a little bit behind. I'm watching you on YouTube.
Huh. Like a platform or something.
Yeah, that game reminds me of Kingdom Amalur. I love Kingdom Amalur. That is so
Yeah, the gameplay, like the style
crap.
of the graphics, reminds me of what's that game? Immortal Phoenix Rising.
Yeah, I heard that from somebody just a little bit ago, actually. They're like
Maybe
Immortals
anybody-
Phoenix something.
Yeah, Immortal Phoenix. And I bought that.
I
Actually,
never
not.
finished that though.
I gotta finish that game too.
Dude, Immortals Phoenix Rising was fantastic. I love that game. I actually liked it more than Breath of the Wild, to be honest. Some people think I'm insane for saying that, but to hell with them.
No, you're not
I loved it.
insane. I thought it was actually a very good game. I thought Immortal Phoenix Rising was a very good game. I'm still playing through it. I still gotta get that game beaten. I'm close to. I'm right now on the casino mission in Black Ops 6. Getting ready to start that one, and then after that, try to wrap that campaign. I know I just saw a leaked trailer for season 2 starting next week.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna play me Battlefield story mode. Battlefield 4.
Yeah. What you call it? Yeah, they said for Call of Duty season Black Ops 6 season 2, they said the weapons leaked are so far the PPSH from World at War and World at War and Vanguard, and the FAL.
Oh.
What I've heard so far, I don't know, and I saw
No.
trailer.
Talking to a dog, sorry.
Oh. The other gun, let me see. The map I saw in the leaked trailer where I saw, looks like they're bringing back High Rise from Black Ops 2.
Oh, come on, Ron Slusher, you disrespectful. Says, is this
Man,
Dustborn 2?
Man, when that building blew up in Battlefield 4, all you saw was terrorists jumping off the building, like, oh Lord. And then when you jump off of the parachute, you turn around and you see the whole building collapsing and everybody dying.
Yeah, E3 2013. When I saw that, we saw all those players playing that conquest, 4 players, and it is basically like you got some guys on their PC, you got some on the PC, some PCs, you got guys sniping, you got some in vehicles, you got some with rockets,
Oh,
you
it
had some with assault.
disappeared.
It was
And
just.
remember, in that Tokyo Tower map, there were 2 buildings right next to each other, right?
Yep.
So you see one come down, and then the other one stayed where it was, but that one main building came down, and then everybody tried to get over when they knew the building was coming down to the other building, and then they blew up the other building. Or remember when the dam scene, where you're in the map with the river, the dam, and then somebody gets lucky, it takes a while to blow up that dam. And they blow up the dam, and they started putting water all over the city, man. Oh my God, that was epic.
Oh my, yeah. Well, I mean, that's the carnage I want back in this new Battlefield.
Yeah.
I want that. Battlefield 4, that to me was Battlefield.
To me, that's the #1 Battlefield. Once they fixed everything.
Man, let's see.
That Battlefield 4 peaked. The Battlefield franchise, it actually was heavily taken on. In fact, I think it was actually beating Call of Duty Ghosts at one point.
Oh yeah, after they fixed everything, Battlefield 4 was perfect. I still got Battlefield 4.
With the debris gone,
Are there any servers still operating on Xbox?
Yeah,
Time to
the
check
servers
out
still
the
work.
Great Arc.
Wow, the servers
That's
still
it?
work on PlayStation?
That was a weird quest.
No, I actually play Battlefield 4 now on Xbox.
Oh yeah, Battlefield 4 server is still up and running, dude. I go in there and play with people sometimes.
Yeah.
And you can always get in the game. People still play Battlefield 4.
I don't know what's 2042 looking like.
Oh, I like 2042. They fixed everything. But
I had-
Ooh, wow.
the game always had a bad stigma.
This must be Hundra's
So the
rain.
game's pretty much empty at
It
this
makes a
point.
still.
No,
Right
no,
on
no.
top of
They're
the spirit of
playing
flowing
Battlefield
water.
4. I mean, Battlefield 2042. They're playing the game. Because it's cross-play. So yeah, they're
Oh.
playing Battlefield 2042.
I'm thinking about trying to just delete 2042 and just go back and just play 4.
I'm taking a lot of freaking hits.
I still play 2042. I'm almost ranked 90 now. So it's been a long, slow grind. Because I don't get on it. So I'd probably be like at 120 right now if I had time to play it.
Yeah.
I still play Battlefield. I play Battlefield before I play Call of Duty. Everybody knows that.
I need to get
Yeah,
used
I'm
to
on
the dodging.
That's
I'm
why
terrible at that right now.
Like I said, I can finish this campaign and I'm gonna delete Call of Duty. It's taking up the most space on my console.
Man, this game looks great, man.
See, here's the thing about Battlefield 2042.
Fuzzy Tomatoes says I heard more about Dustborn on this channel than anywhere else before. And unfortunately, it's probably not done. People, Loke and Ron and y'all are gonna keep talking about Dustborn. See you later, bud.
What's Dustborn?
That was kind of cool. I'm not finna sit here and talk about it.
What's Dustborn?
You look it up and find it out for yourself.
Heifer.
I'm not looking that up.
I'm gonna start calling Ham the Heifer. He won't help you when you want to ask a question from him.
Oh, that was a nice throw.
It doesn't even make any sense. How can I be Ham and a heifer?
Ham the Heifer.
like Time to Adventures.
Oh my God, right? Like Batman Beyond.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing something over here or not, but I'm about to just dip out.
I think you were gonna pull up the Conan. Oops, I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to say.
Oh, yeah, also that, you saw that Mortal Kombat Conan trailer?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. That shit was hot, wasn't it?
I saw a list of his fatalities, like...
Right. I'm trying not to spoil it for him.
I'm just gonna explore the land, I guess.
It's like,
Ow.
yeah, those guys are brutal.
No, right? Wasn't it though?
Oh, man. Like, what's it called? Turn into a bull.
No spoilers.
Okay, so you do have fall damage in this game.
Are you watching the Battlefield trailer?
No, I'm watching. I'm gonna get this Eternal Strands gameplay while Ham's playing it. Yeah. Oh yeah, this definitely reminds me of Immortals Phoenix Rising with just a tiny bit wide scale. And Ubisoft, they gotta get their shit fixed. 'Cause, man.
Yeah, you gotta get it. Stop playing around.
It's like I've beaten Rainbow. You know what the most fucked up part is? I had Rainbow Six Vegas 2 on PS3 once.
I got them both on Xbox One.
I had the game.
Oh, clap spine, man.
I was right.
Rainbow Six Vegas
Oh
2.
my goodness.
A great
Beaten on Elite. And
Yeah,
then
I got
I'll get a closer
5 on Vegas.
Is there any health nearby?
Because you know what was cool about the Vegas game? It carried over from Vegas 1.
Oh, to hell with it. We're gonna go with this.
Well, what happened is the saved information was on a previous PS3.
That's what I was looking for.
Trucker were using that PS3. He had to use it in Carbondale. Some asshole broke into my brother's dorm and stole the PS3. Luckily, my name, my profile, my brother's profile was compromised.
Earth, I would guess.
But all that saved
Any
information
chance you
was
could
gone.
bring
It's
a
like,
piece of it back to camp?
damn it!
Doubt my sword is strong enough.
Xbox had
Then there's
cloud
not much
save
we
back
can
then.
do with this for now. Dom seems to have an idea
Yeah,
about the loom
I mean,
gate,
I
at
was
least.
I was thin eyes close to getting a
Two
PS3.
enclave constructs.
I mean, getting a 360
Neither of them
for
function. Good news. Lane found a shortcut.
Okay, you said use my ice magic
And we've
more?
got the
Okay.
wisp working.
Oh, Ninja guy. Oh.
The wisp?
Watch as wisp.
I
Channel
got
a little
the physical
magic into
copy
your
for
earpiece.
Ninja, the real
I'll
Ninja guy,
redirect
not
it to
that
guide you from the scribe to the
Sigma 2
shortcut.
that took all the blood and stuff out.
Ninja guy black was awesome though.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. Me and my brother beat it.
And we played Joe and Ninja guy.
I see the path.
Let's go. I like
That
that.
should take you to the shortcut.
Whoops.
Oh, yeah. I'll probably be on. I don't know. I'll probably watch the stream via either Boom Channel or Steam Money and Doodle's channel. But
Yeah, I usually watch it by myself. You know, then I'll talk about it on the show.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna be watching. I'm actually gonna be on Boom's channel while that happens.
Now, what time tomorrow does it come on?
I think it starts at 11:30. 11:30 tomorrow morning.
Ooh, I didn't see
What,
that.
the Eastern time?
Central.
Oh, that's my time. So.
Yeah. Well, I think we're all Central.
Yeah.
'Cause yeah. X-Men, me and you, we're in the same state.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you're up in Chicago, I'm downstate
That
here
should
in
be it.
Springfield, so...
According to my map, it's a man-made tunnel that grants easy access to the way station.
Place where you go and where they have where you have your titles.
Yeah.
In other places.
Yeah. Most of the state, no, the thing is, most of the state jobs aren't
I have
down
like
here.
too much stuff in my
Yeah,
inventory.
they are. But during the week, you better go in the middle of the week to avoid those long ass lines on Monday.
Yeah, but otherwise on the gaming front, pretty much.
But like I said, the game hand playing remind me of Kingdom of
Rough leather. Yeah.
I
I
love
love
that game.
In fact, I think there's what to call it? It's something. It's, oh my heck.
And the world is, big. The world is big in Kingdom of Amalur. I mean, it is so damn big and so many upgrades and so many.
Let me try. I got to check
actions.
something.
It takes forever to be.
All right, let's see what we're going into. No,
Your
you
inventory?
guys can keep talking. I'm just trying to see what the
You're
hell.
going through your
Oh, there's a cutscene. Hold on.
Bryn's back. Let's fill her in.
We believe we found a way to activate the loom gate in our camp and in Glintwood Hollow.
With the loom gates active, we could expand our search of the Enclave. Who knows what we might find?
The potential for discovery is endless.
Agreed. So, how do we repair a loom gate?
What made the Enclave remarkable was not merely their constructs, but their ability to power them. It has long been rumored that beneath our very feet exists an extensive magical network known as the Tapestry. The pipe you found in Glintwood Hollow is proof of its existence. It must be a conduit that directs raw magic to the Loom Gates as a source of power.
And the tangle that formed around it was a leak.
Precisely. Our theory is that patching the rupture will restore power to the gate.
Thankfully, Seven Lane have a plan for that.
We don't know a lot about arcs, but I dug up some old stories from logs that we inherited from a weaver band that broke apart. In notes dated before the Surge, this band managed to get one of the enchanters who worked on the arcs riotously drunk and talking.
Apparently, the Arks have a thin carapace between their skin and their armor plates that's nigh immune to magic, and can be separated in segments. A magically resistant material like that would be perfect to seal a rupture in the Tapestry.
So I need to cleave this carapace off the Ark. There's no way my sword is strong enough.
Come see me and we can make some improvements to Sola's forge. Which, in turn, means...
I could hone your sword so we can cleave the carapace. No problem.
We'll talk.
Great foresight in removing the debris from the Loom Gates platform. We've got a clear workspace once the patch is forged.
Happy to be one step ahead.
Everyone's got a part to play in this. Let's get to work.
All right. Cutscene's over.
The scribe. The whole band gathers around when I'm
Yeah,
away
I
from
just
camp.
checked something.
It's nice to have people literally watching my back.
The Vandalar here in the Xbox store.
That game's always on sale.
Yeah. Let me see something. I saw it.
Equipment, huh?
There we go.
Management. Armor.
Yeah, there's what I thought. Kingdom Amalur, Re-Reckoning, Fate Edition.
That's
Hey,
cool.
I
All right.
know we need to fix up the forge, but before we do,
So much they're winning.
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Wow. Congratulations to Yobi. He says, shout out to Facebook Marketplace. Found a brand new Steam Deck, 1 terabyte for $220. That's crazy.
Sure. What's up?
Nice.
I owe you an apology.
What for?
I've been a little cold
That
since you've
person must
arrived.
need the money.
I should have been more welcoming.
Yeah.
You know, I've been playing some Kingdom Come. I just started the story, so I just seen the terrible part at the beginning.
Yeah.
But like, the Sly Crow's asking who's excited for Kingdom Come 2.
I was just under a lot of stress with everything that happened.
I'm interested in it. I'm not excited for it because I
You
still
mean
haven't
when
played
we ran for
the
our
first
lives
one,
from a death
and
cloud into a
from
lost
what I
land?
heard, the story really matters in that game. So I feel like I need to play that before I can say that I'm excited for that game. Like, I'm excited for Avowed, but I feel like the way that they kind of set you up in that game and some of the stuff that you figure out from watching Obsidian talk about pillars kind of helps you get into it compared to Kingdom Come, where I feel like I'm just gonna have to hop into that game to figure it out for myself, because a lot of it is like how I run the story.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
And looting supplies.
I don't
And
know.
Leah getting injured. And then having a point takeover. Who...
Is like combat being. I don't know if I can vibe with the combat in that one. kind of like similar to most of the some of the like what games are those? Ones from
Like For Honor?
yeah, For Honor. Now that game was. Now I got pretty deep
Lacks
into For Honor
experience.
story, but once I got to this one where I was playing as
At the
samurai,
time, that's what it seemed like. But
and I
ever
was
since we
up
arrived,
fighting,
you've been more than proving
the,
yourself.
which part was that?
You made
fighting
finding
the
food
one
and water
where,
a top priority. I underestimated. No,
Got to fight the
thanks. I'd love
knife
that.
as a samurai. I was getting smoked.
So, what does that entail?
Unfortunate.
Is there a way?
Right now, but
Sounds
glad to hear it.
I'm sorry, I'm ready to go. I'm probably gonna have to restart this game because I'm probably gonna play it on Xbox. So I'm not sure if it will cross over.
Also, has anyone played Asterigos?
I haven't.
Okay.
Ooh, I didn't. I probably shouldn't have did that. Oh well. Oh, it turns into camp supplies? Okay.
These are a great start.
But let me see what's else.
Yeah, Slycro says it's strategic combat more or less on Kingdom Come.
With the
so
supplies we've
that's
got
why he
already,
likes
we
it.
could shape up our campsite.
And I thought it was kind of cool. I liked using the right stick to change which hand you're using or how you're coming with your attack, and then you have like different buttons that you can hit.
We
I
lost a
kinda thought that
lot
was
of
cool.
stuff when we were running for our lives.
Yeah.
And frankly, our setup is
what
only
you
half
got?
of what it should be. But we can rebuild.
What you call
do you
was
have in
that
mind?
mission
Like we
in,
discussed. Sola could forge better
Ascent,
weapons with
where,
improvements to her smithy. Like honing your sword so it can cut through arc armor. Alternatively,
No, it's
Dom
just
could
one part in
certainly
the
cure
Ascent
better
where
for
I
their
was getting
mantles with new
absolutely
tools for
smoked by
weaving.
these spider bots.
And to keep you in fighting
What's this?
form, having Lane's alchemical
man.
tools in top form is
I'm
invaluable.
playing this new set of Corsa, Evo.
There's no
They
end
wanted
to the
make one
improvements we
for,
can make
like,
around here.
They can use on the console.
And everyone's lives would be safer
And
for it.
controller functions are on par, dude. They finally fixed that for newer people.
What about you?
I'm playing on Bath Horse right now,
I don't need
and it
anything.
looks
Come on.
good.
There must be something.
I mean, would new shelves be nice? Sure. I also have some ideas
You
for
got
your
the pit
supply
stops
point. But
and
don't worry about
everything,
me.
car
I'm fine.
adjustments,
Right now,
all that.
improving Sola's Forge is more important.
And I got to go in the pits because I damaged my car because I didn't get used to the physics.
I know our band
And I'm
has made
running
the
with no
most of what
racing
we've got so
lines,
far.
so-
But who wouldn't like a fresh coat of paint? This is a great idea.
I know
You
the
can
track
thank
is
Spread.
Bathurst.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get off. My internet's gonna get a little fucked up because I gotta download 3 updates for Mortal Kombat, Path of Exile, Suicide Squad.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to get that game when it was on sale.
But yeah, I gotta get.
Sola
talk to you
is
another time,
delighted
ma'am.
with the improvements to her forge. She can refine your sword as
And
soon
I'll
as
talk
you'd
to you
like.
another time also, X-Men.
Got it,
Great
buddy.
work, Bryn.
Turns out we make a pretty good team. This campsite will be
Yeah,
top of the line
I'm
in no
about to play
time.
this game for a minute, Ham. This game is hot, dude.
Yeah,
But thanks for
we're
having
definitely
me.
going to need to start directing a water flow to the camp.
I'll talk
Maybe
to y'all
even
both
install a
later.
fountain in the back.
I Ham Peace.
I'm out.
You into that game, dude.
Would
You
help to get a
you got it
garden
written,
going in
hey?
here too. Fruits, vegetables,
Yeah.
medicinal herbs. Oh, that reminds me, we'll need the... What?
Do you ever take a break? You know, to enjoy a job well done?
Sure. Sometimes. Once there are fewer fires to put out, I'll relax. I swear.
You know, I've had a lot rattling around in my head since we got here too. Sure, there are so many new discoveries. That's exciting. But we're also trapped inside a hostile environment. Balancing the discoveries with survival is hard. Sometimes it just gets so loud in my head, you know?
Yeah. I do. It's like waves crashing down on me from all sides. All these awful thoughts of what could happen keep dragging me under until... Never mind.
You can tell me.
Until... I can't breathe. Or it feels that way.
I get it.
You do?
Completely. Maybe we could slow down and catch our breath together sometime. It would definitely help me.
Maybe. I'd better get back to work, but... this was nice.
Perfect pair. I knew we'd recover. We always do. Still feels nice to have my core tools back this quickly.
Still a long way to go, but we'll get there.
Speaking of, I've something for you. We've been scavenging around the way station and reclaimed a fair amount of useful materials. They're stored away and ready for you. Should be enough to reforge your sword as we discussed.
Can you also reforge armor? Improve my bow?
Sure can.
What's the key difference between reforging my gear and just making something new?
If you want gear that does something fundamentally different, make something new. For instance, there are fabrics, metals, leathers, and so on that are highly resistant to heat. A suit of armor made of a combination of those would have been incredible against the Drake you faced in the Veil's shadow. If you don't need something additional, and just want to improve what you already have, that's when you reforge. Keeps the clutter down in the caravan.
What should I expect from a reforged sword?
It depends on the materials we use. Some hold edge better, making your swipes that much more deadly. Others make your gear lighter, or, for something like armor, change the way it handles heat and cold.
Sounds like it's time to make something that can punch through arc armor.
That's the spirit.
Solar, this plan to repurpose Carapace to fix the Loon Gate's conduit?
Wow, I was muted. God damn it.
Zev's idea.
All right, so
I
I'm
only
just
had
saying,
to do with the
check out
design.
this new information. So shout out to Yobi in the chat right here.
Practically finished it.
Shout out to
What is this?
legendary
Competition
Yobi.
of humility?
He gave me some
You're both brilliant,
information
just like this
about.
design.
I can agree with that.
Hold on, man. There we go. All right, some information about Insomniac. He says Insomniac's game CEO Ted Price has announced retirement. 3 new co-studio heads for the studio: Ryan Schrader or Schneider, Chad Desern, and Jen Huang. That's interesting. So just to kind of go over this information just briefly real quick, because like I said, I want to get back to the game, but I definitely wanted to include this, and I'll probably bring it up tomorrow as well, just because I know I'm kind of bringing this up towards the end of the show, and I definitely want to continue to talk about it through the week. But it says, before we get into offering our perspective about Ted Price's long planned and extremely well-deserved retirement, we want to sincerely thank everyone who's checked in with Insomniac about the state of our employees and Burbank studio during the terrible Los Angeles area fires. All right, so it says sharing the news that Ted is retiring from Insomniac's game is still as emotional to type as it has been to think about. The 3 of us, Chad, Jen, and Ryan, have worked closely with Ted for many years. He's not just our leader, he's our longtime friend, and a great one at that. Ted will be missed for so many reasons. One of the great things about Ted is his ability to inspire everyone around him to grow. Ted has also set the ultimate example of how to not just say the right thing, but how to do it too, both with our games and how we behave as leaders and as a studio. Seeing how Ted operates for decades has prepared us to take on the challenge of stepping into Ted's enormous canoe-sized shoes. None of us can nor should try to be like Ted, though we must stay true to ourselves and our own leadership styles. However, it's safe to say we'll often think to ourselves, what would Ted do? As part of our individual and collective decision-making process. Now, you're probably wondering, well, who exactly are y'all and what should we expect from you going forward? We want to share a bit more about ourselves along with some insight into how we're envisioning our role as co-studio heads, which that sounds really interesting. Like co-studio heads, you're gonna have 3 studio heads. What is going on here? So hopefully it makes sense for them. If they're happy, I'm happy for them. But Ryan here says, I started my Insomniac career during the PlayStation 2 era in the studio marketing and communications. Quickly shifted my role to become Insomniac's first community director and help establish the role within the PlayStation ecosystem. I joined Insomniac's senior leadership team several years ago and have held multiple studio roles, including head of franchise strategy and studio relations. In that role, I partnered with teams within and beyond Sony Interactive on how and when we talk about our games, including in-game creative integrations. More recently, I've served as head of brand and leadership strategy, which means I'm ensuring through communications, coaching, and culture development that what Insomniac says to the world about itself and our games matches what we believe and how we act inside Insomniac. Outside of work, I play games with my family almost nightly. We enjoy completing Astrobot and Lego Horizon adventures over the winter break. I also love cycling, road, and gravel. So, anyways, Jen Huang says, I joined our incredible studio 8 years ago as a CFO and head of finance. And our team has had my heart ever since. As part of our leadership team, I directly support our development teams across all titles, overseeing projects planning, production, strategy, business operations, resource planning, and code development partnerships. Together with the best team in the world, we've shipped 12 games since my first day, and I'm super excited about the unforgettable experiences we'll bring to players in the future. Before joining Insomniac Games, I was a senior finance executive providing strategic and financial leadership to global tech and entertainment businesses. I'm passionate about driving innovations that elevate our studio and community. Outside of work, I support Glendale's neighborhood libraries and love playing games with my kids over the holidays. I immerse myself in the Astrobot. Okay, all right, got it. All right, so and then the last person, Chad, says, one afternoon I picked up a copy of Spyro the Dragon for research purposes. I was floored by its charm and attention to detail. Here clearly was the work of a team at the top of their game, and I wanted to learn their secrets. I joined Insomniac in 1998. Since then, I've had the honor to contribute 5 generations of PlayStation as an environment artist, art director, studio director for the Durham Studios, and starting in 2017 as the head of creative. As a senior leader, I support the creative story and research teams across all titles to help ensure that our games ship with a uniquely Insomniac vision and a high degree of polish. So, what secrets did I learn? Mainly that magic happens when talented people build on each other's idea, even as they challenge each other to advance their craft. In my new role, I'm excited to work with Ryan and Jen to continue Insomniac's tradition of creative collaboration. He sounds like the real head honcho up in this sucker right here. I'm not even in front. Oh no. Yobi, what are you saying? So Yobi in the chat said just tagged you in this tweet too, because UK CMA chair that forced Microsoft to give Activision Cloud Gaming rights to Ubisoft has been ousted by the government, failing to promote growth. Old boy got canned. So we'll continue as this story evolves for Insomniac if there ends up being any story connected to it. But now you know that the head that was, Ted Price is out, and they got 3 leaders in that spot, co-heads of Insomniac. Sounds funny, but that's what it is. Going back over to Twitter, Yobi said that he sent me this. Jez Corden tweets out that the UK CMA chair that forced Microsoft to give Activision Cloud Gaming rights to Ubisoft has been ousted by the government, failing to promote growth. And to go into the article, it then says the chair of the UK's competition watchdogs has been ousted by the government's ministers who felt that the competition and market authority CMA had failed to convince them it was sufficiently focused on growth. Government sources said that with the Chancellor and Business Secretary at the World Economic Forum in Davos, trying to drum up investment, the government wanted to send a signal that it was that was serious about growth. The CMA recently held up a merger between Vodafone and 3 mobile networks, which was eventually approved. Marcus Bokerink, or whatever, that name is nuts, who has chaired the CMAs since 2022, will be replaced on an interim basis by Doug Gurr, former boss of Amazon UK. Man, the flopping around within the competition industry. It's weird to see somebody that was a former boss at Amazon. I mean, I guess it's not that weird to see that they are there to then tell you what's fair in the future, right? Somebody that used to work for a company is now telling you what's fair for a company. Okay, anyways. Boss of one company hops into a seat to vote to tell you that this product is okay, and they're not going to be biased at all, probably, right? Hopefully not, right? That's the point. But we'll see. It says the CMA's chief executive Sarah Cardell and other regulators met with Chancellor Rachel Reeves last week to deliver their ideas on how to stimulate growth. It is understood that the submission from the CMA was thought to be underwhelming. At the time, Reeves said she wanted regulators to tear down red tape. Every regulator, no matter what sector, has a part to play by tearing down the regulatory barriers that hold back growth. So this is just interesting for the most part because of the whole Microsoft thing. So they're kind of leading into that here in just a moment. So let me get to that part. It says last year, Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer told a gathering of investors, will make sure that every regulator in this country, especially our economic and competition regulators, take growth as serious as this room does. In a statement, Mr. Bokerink warned against competition authorities becoming vulnerable to short-term expectancies or vested interests. He said his approach at the CMA was designed to promote growth through fair and effective competition by ensuring consumers and businesses had choice, and businesses large and small being free to compete, innovate, and have a fair shot at succeeding based on merit on a level playing field. The CMA's primary responsibility is to ensure consumers are well served by effective and fair competition. It was criticized by Microsoft's vice chair and president Brad Smith in 2023 after it initially blocked the tech giant's plan to take over the gaming giant Activision Blizzard. At the time, he said the UK was bad for business, and that confidence in the country has been severely shaken. So essentially he's saying, bro, you just had one of the biggest companies in the world say, hey, y'all are kind of bad for business. And that made the UK, the people inside the UK, feel some type of way, bro. That made them feel some type of way. It continues to say the CMA went on to approve the $69 billion deal, which was the biggest deal ever the biggest ever takeover in the gaming industry after Microsoft restructured its offer. Man, Mr. Smith later said the CMA was tough and fair. Commenting on the change of the chairs, Ms. Cardell said the CMA has a critical role to play supporting the government's growth mission. She thanked Bokering for his leadership and support over the last 2 years, not very long. Mr. Bokering was appointed by former conservative business secretary Kawasi Kwarteng in the role which carries a 5-year term. He was a former senior partner at Boston Consulting, one of the world's largest or one of the world's biggest management consulting groups. His interim replacement, Dr. worked at Amazon between 2011 and 2020, including 2 years at the online company China president. That's interesting. He is currently the director at the of the Natural History Museum in London. Later this year, 11 people on the CMA's 33-member merger panel are due to step down. Yikes. That's a third of their panel stepping down. That's interesting. The panel, which is appointed by the Department of Business and Trade, is made up of independent experts who make decisions about whether large deals can proceed in the UK. They can serve for up to 8 years. And this guy that we were talking about, Mr. Bokrink or whatever, he only served for 2 years. Tragic. But anyways, I'm gonna play a little bit more of this game. Like I said, we'll stay on top of that in the next few days, but I also got a show that I'm supposed to be doing with Loke here shortly, so I want to get playing a little bit more of this game, running around for a minute, and then I'm probably gonna hop off, eat lunch, and then hop on with Loke. So this was supposed to be a shorter show today, but for the last few days have been kind of short. I got over being sick, so today's kind of a longer show. I ain't mad about it. Go. be getting used to the lane. Go the right way. Oh, there is something. That way yet. Damn, fucking me up. I mean, off. This is not as hard as Ninja Gaiden, which that's what I've been playing. Oh Lord. Oh, I'm stuck. What the? Oh, wait. No, my controller turned off. That's great. I got stuck. Wow, I need to go all the way back to that. I wonder how I get back to the main area. don't know. We're gonna have to just
That point. What a beautiful view.
This game looks freaking great. Like just looking around. I love shit like that. Just wherever the hell I want to climb, just start going. Love it. Oh no! God damn it. I've been playing so much Ninja Gaiden that I just keep hitting B to interact. That's why. Right, 220 for a 1 terabyte is dumb. I spent what is it, like 500 or something like that for my guy. It's nowhere near that. It's like 256 gigabytes. Demo is a lot longer than I anticipated, and I love it. I love it. Like, Damn. Didn't even take very long to download either. I've been here before. Oh, no, 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 no. I still don't know how to get like back to the camp. Oh wait, that might help. No. That didn't help. He just tells me to go into the rock. Appreciate it. Directions than what it gave me a moment ago. All right. Got lost adventuring. I don't mind that. Look at this. The quality of this game is great. Oh, yes, love it. I really like how far you can run too. Faded Blaze, what's cracking? We just got. So what's up? Just got the news on Ted. Yep. There we go. Not at Insomniac no more. I think Insomniac would be fine. I mean, he was there forever, and they still have people there that have been there forever. So I think they'll be just fine. But that's still a big piece, you know. It's like saying Joseph Staten left, you know.
There you go. Not just good as new, better.
If you're just sliding through here, or if you've been here for just a little bit, hit that like button for me, please. I appreciate it.
Now that I can cut the carapace free, what's next?
Whenever the band is collaborating on a problem, I'm often the one to create the design, and you'll put it together with me. At least normally they're my designs. Sev actually came up with this one. With carapace and enough metal, I can forge his patch for the leaking conduit.
Any particular metal required?
No, just enough of the same type. Sev and I try to keep our designs flexible to work with whatever we've got in the caravan. Once you have everything we need, we'll forge the patch here.
Your tent. Might not be glamorous, but you can rest here when you're not gallivanting on expeditions.
It's perfect.
I don't know about perfect. I could have done a better job if we didn't lose half our supplies when we passed through the Veil.
Seriously, I didn't have anything close to this in Aaron's band. Half the time I was lucky if I didn't sleep on dirt.
Ira's breath. Was Aaron running from Maid of Turdville? He sounds like the worst.
Yeah. I always knew he wasn't a great point. But traveling with you guys is making me realize how bad he actually was.
Yeah. You deserve a break. Ideally, one that involves a nap on blankets instead of dirt. I'll leave you to get settled.
Oh yeah, let me turn in some of these items I can pick up more. Maybe craft something as well. this dude does this thing. Oh no, I didn't want to talk to him.
Sev.
Oh,
I
also,
don't care about that
Hey.
either.
This.
That,
Sorry,
of course.
I did not
Sure.
mean to talk to you, bud. What the hell about you? Glenwood Hollow, okay. That is where we must go. Oh my goodness, I gotta go back here. Why did they tell me to go this way? I don't think that's really telling me to go. I think it might be just telling me, yeah, I can't leave from this direction. It says clear the Caprice from the... I'm just gonna talk to him.
Not any.
No, so
Greg, it's crap.
I don't
Thanks.
really care
Of course.
about this
Loon
right
gay.
now.
Loon.
I just want to get out in the field. I wonder if I get to ride that later on in the game. I can't.
I wonder how this arc managed to get us through the Veil.
By the looks of it, it was a one-way ticket.
Well, the Enclave built many arcs and other magical constructs. I've never heard of one designed to repel Drake's breath, though.
You think we might find another arc that could help us escape?
Or possibly repair this one? It must be special somehow. As Aurea said, the arcs never left the Enclave.
We know as much as we can from looking at it. Time to start exploring if we want to find answers. Lane.
Easton? I know
You did?
Oh, it's my... In fact...
Lane. Offering insight about the others is nice, but I can...
Oh, yeah, there's... I tell you nothing.
Right.
Truly sure. Yes, it's right. Anyway.
even front, man. What the hell is going on right now? It says craft, sebs, and fabulous conduit back. Alright. So do I do that here? Craft. Okay. Oh, I need. Well, where do I get that? Where do I get that? Okay. Okay, that's cool, but where do I get the carapace?
Shouldn't we be trying to find a way out of here?
Focus on one thing at a time. That's all we can do.
Ah, damn.
To focus on it.
I don't know. It looks like I might have to work on this outside of it. I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to be going. Great art. Like, I feel like this game ain't telling me enough. Or maybe it's told me everything I need to know. I just don't know where the hell it is. But so far, I'm digging the game. I'm digging the style and everything like that. I just what's bothered me so far is like I don't seem to understand quite yet where it's telling me to really go in a lot of these situations. So it says current objective: craft Sev's fantabulous conduit patch. Cleave the caprice from the towering heart in Glitwood Hollow. I'm trying to wonder where the fuck is Glitwood Hollow, or was I already there? Okay, Glitwood Hollow. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna hop up out of here, y'all. Thanks everybody for coming through on the stream. I will see y'all tomorrow for more. As I say, keep it gaming or keep it moving. Peace out.